live, man. Yeah, Mike, and you have the red light of death around you. You already clicked off before we even started. I don't know what happened, man. It's unbelievable. This is the worst technology. Yeah, it's the curse of the Fauci. Oh, man, I can't believe it. Horrible. What a way to start. But he's back. I think he's here. He's probably going to have to do some refreshing or something along those lines. I have no idea. It's the curse of the Fauci, though. Mike got a great gift in the mail. Well, a gift to himself, but he purchased. I sent Mike a high resolution picture of sad Tony Fauci taking the trash out after he was held in contempt following his now infamous 111 fifth pleas. So he got caught taking out the trash. Sad Tony. We mocked him for a good while in the last episode. And then, of course, the photographer who got sad Tony taking out the trash, he also caught Martha, a.k.a. Martha. I don't actually remember Tony Fauci's wife's name anymore, but he got her flipping off the photographer. It was a great combo picture. Either way, Mike then took that high-res picture of Fauci, sad Tony, taking out the trash, sent it into Amazon. About $15 later, $20 later, he's got himself a framed Tony Fauci there.
24 by 36.
Yeah, man.
It's so funny.
Good work.
My favorite poster ever.
Very impressive. Yeah, no,
we
really
made it, huh?
Yeah, we're here. We made it, man. We're live finally. Yes,
they tried to stop us.
They always do, man.
Dude, it's so funny because I forgot what we were even talking about. I was so fired up, but everything on the docket today just fired up. The USS is probably the best story I've ever heard.
Yeah. Well, first of all, can we get the cell phones out of the hands of those serving overseas? No cell phones, right? We shouldn't. I mean, they're sending. I've been seeing pictures and stuff. You know, I don't know. Maybe this is a problem with the woke people in the army now.
Yeah, no, you guys are pussies. You guys are all pussies.
Is that your take?
What did you think you were signing up for?
Right. Well,
when the U.S. Army or when the U.S. Navy builds a boat, your comfort is literally the bottom of the list.
How old is this boat? It's got to be old, right?
Oh.
USS Abraham Lincoln? I mean, there's no way it's like a new boat.
Like 30 years, 40 years? What do you think?
I don't know. I keep saying boat, by the way. It's like a basic city on the water. It's
like the largest ship you've ever seen.
It's absolutely enormous, dude. Holy cow.
Yeah,
look at this
those little things on the deck there. Those are fighter jets.
Wow, yeah, that's just mind-blowing. This is outdated, though, first of all. I'm under the impression we don't even need these suckers out there anymore because we should be doing the drone warfare, right?
Nah, you need these guys out there. This is what makes us, this is how we dominate the seas.
Right, yeah. We are the major...
It's essentially an Air Force base that you could bring anywhere in the world.
Again, outdated. I'm of the belief out there that we have the Avenger-style super boats that rise out of the ocean and soar through space and kind of go around the moon and come back around, maybe go back under the ocean, right? You do
not
any
yet.
of the... Yeah, not yet. Well, they're saying the Navy's coming by to relieve the Abraham Lincoln. The USS Abraham Lincoln's been out to sea for 250 days. I guess that's a little bit longer than what they're used to.
Pussies, though, dude. Pussy. All you fucks are pussies. The Marines, the Navy, the Air Force. Bro, they start crying after 6-month deployment. U.S. Army, minimum 12 months. It's a 12-month deployment.
Really?
Yeah, go fuck yourself, pussies. I was in Qatar for like 14 months. Sweating my ass off.
Yeah, Qatar, one of my favorite things about Qatar lately is still no agreements on how to pronounce it. You got the Qatar, you got the Qatar, the Qatar. I've been hearing the
Yeah.
Qatar, people are basically clearing their throat.
We don't do that. We're American. I love the Qatar because that's like the redneck.
Qatar, right.
We went to that Qatar.
Yeah, man. So this is
what did you expect? What did you expect? Training, dude. Well, not basic training was nice. AIT. We had shit barracks.
The soldiers are posting stuff on the TikToks. As you can see, I'm not going to mention the skin color of the feller there, but you know what I'm saying?
Dude, you fucking pussy. Hey, Jamal, I'm sorry this nuclear-powered ship that could launch and catch fighter jets, I'm sorry it doesn't have toilets to your standards, you fucking mooks. Come on.
Well, I mean, I'll be honest. I've seen worse toilets at Midway Airport. I'm not going to lie. Midway Airport, worse conditions than what you're seeing right here.
I thought that's where he was at first until I noticed how clean the floor was. I was like, no way, is that our airport?
Almost thought it was gate 45 there over at Midway, but no, I don't even know if that's a gate there. But so yeah, USS Abraham Lincoln now apparently going to be relieved by the USS George Washington. Base level, huge fan of the names and the story with the names. You got George Washington saving Abraham Lincoln. Yeah. I mean, I'm kind of down with the storyline there.
Gerald, there's like all these.
Yeah, absolutely. Pete Hegseth and Trump and everybody, they're saying this is all overblown.
It's overblown.
Yeah, it's a much ado about nothing.
The whole thing about the sailors jumping overboard. First of all, it was one fag who couldn't handle the stress. Right. These Navy guys are on another level, dude.
Yeah. Right on, man. And let's see here. I think what did I have the news clip on for the week? I don't know if it was on this one. I feel like we got what we wanted out of this guy though. Fortunately, yeah, it was
That's what I'm saying. This is what I've been saying though, is we'll never win another war.
Right. Yeah.
We're pussies.
We're weak. Well, we wokeified everything. We got too many gals in there, and then we lowered the standards,
And way too many women and practice. Like that's the problem.
Exactly. Well, we started letting the lady fellas in there,
That's
and
too much. Yeah.
Again, we're in this era now where how many people are Gen Z at this point, and maybe even some Gen Alpha. I don't know where the cutoff is, but you got a lot of softies joining the military now. They all got the cell phones. They got the social media. They're on the TikToks. A lot of them are probably influencers. Half of them probably Chinese and Russian spies also you got mixed in there. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, this whole thing is just kind of weak sauce in my book. I find this to be a little bit pathetic. And again, just like they're taking the cell phones from the kids in schools, maybe let's take the cell phones out of the hands of the soldiers. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you get your phone when you want to call your family on the allotted. Didn't you get your phone time? You know what I'm saying? Like, were you trotting around there in Qatar with your phone doing your social media posts and what have you?
We did, but it was 2010. So 2009, 2010. And over there, the only ones that worked were like the old Nokias.
Right. Yeah, man. All right. Good call. Play a little Snake. Yeah, that's what. So they should give Nokias out to the soldiers. You know what I'm saying?
Dude,
give them some dummy phones.
I think it was when I was over there, the iPhone came out.
Man, you're so old. That's crazy.
I know. Isn't that crazy?
But Mike, ultimately, this whole thing is about some bad toilets. I was just thinking, this sounds like a job for, where is it? The Rodfather!
Yeah, everybody needs a Rodfather.
Yeah, man.
That's
I'm saying if the price is right, maybe they could give you a call and you fly out there real quick.
Could you imagine being a military contractor?
Just
so
for
much
toilets, bro? Come on.
So much money.
Know there's an industry. There's got to be a niche for military toilet contractor, man. Come on, dude.
I'm just thinking about that. Like, there's got to be a guy who's like rotting the White House.
Right. Yeah.
Like, how do I get to be the White House plumber?
Well, you've recently worked on some famous people's houses. I'm sure you're not allowed to talk about it,
It
or
made me sign NDAs. I had
I
to sign.
knew
It's
it would. I knew
crazy.
that would
Yeah.
happen, and not the first time, from
Not
what
the
I
first
understand.
time.
For
I
you,
signed. What's fun? It was amazing. Is I never in a million years when I started doing drains thought I'd be signing NDAs.
that's so crazy. Yeah. But it's funny, Mike.
I did
Rich-
make the one guy laugh because he was like explaining it, you know, and he's like, it just means you can't really talk about what you see here or what you did here. And I go, I don't know if you know this, I can't pay people to listen to my stories. I was like, even other plumbers don't want to hear plumber stories. So true, right?
Yeah, man. I just think it goes to show. I've been saying it for a long time because I've rubbed some shoulders and elbows with some of the semi-elite. I've gone with Emma's dad and her family up to Aspen for the weekend. I've been dining and hanging out with some of the hoity-toities out there. You know what I'm saying, right? I've seen these people, and my point being is I'm eating at the same places that these people are eating, and out back in the alleyway is the Cisco food truck. The same Cisco food truck dropping off the Cisco shit food to the pub down the corner, man. You know what I'm saying? It's the same. It's the same. My point being is these elites don't want the secret out that they eat like shit and have terrible bowel movements, so they need the plumber to come in there and sign the NDA so they don't reveal what's actually coming out of their ass, man.
Dude, no joke. We went, one of these kids that started working with us, he's from a rich, like, country club family. You know what I mean? Like,
right.
Golfer, all that. Anyways,
oh, yeah.
We had to go do some work at this, it's one of the fanciest restaurants in Chicago. Trump Tower over there.
Yeah,
and,
man. All right. Near
we walk
Hermes, I imagine. Yeah.
we walk in the morning, and the kid's like, dude, I heard this place is amazing. You think we'll get to eat some free food? I was like, yeah whatever you yeah. Don't worry, whatever you want when you're done, they'll offer you. And he's like, do you eat here every time you work here? I go, I've never eaten this once. And bro, by the time we got done working in the kitchen, I go, you can go order anything you want. He's like, nah, I'm good. And then on the way back to the shop, we stopped at a gas station and both ate gas station cheeseburgers.
Oh, man, it was probably delicious, though, right?
So
I bet
good.
you it was delicious.
The point is even the best, cleanest. I kept telling him, this is as good as the kitchens get.
Yeah,
like,
man.
This is the cleanest it gets. This is why you shouldn't eat at restaurants. It's disgusting. Even the size of these rats in the morning. Oh my God, these rats have to be huge. They gotta be the size of cats, man.
I've worked in a lot of restaurants before in my days, and I've also worked in nosedive, hole in the wall pubs and bars. I've done all of them and everything in between. The best places are the bars. Honestly, they're tiny little spots.
You have to be able to see the kitchen. If you can see the grill, it's like, it's better than any other place you go.
Absolutely. These restaurants where they got the caverns and the underground areas where they hide the beer.
The worst. That's exactly how it is downtown. There's like the sub-basement.
Totally, dude. Yeah. That's Rat City, cockroaches, all the bugs and flies you can imagine.
Juan and Jose with all the dishes into the sub-basement to clean them. And then you're just getting these dirty-ass dishes that these guys aren't cleaning.
No.
Everything's disgusting. Everything's so disgusting.
Yeah.
Dude, the best part was we were working on where they clean the dishes, and there was this rack, and it looked so gross. And I go, just so you know, those are the clean cooking utensils. No, they're not. No way, bro. When they started cooking breakfast, those cooks started walking over, and that's what they were grabbing.
Oh yeah, but that's from experience. The tools that the chef is working with, you want some of that old food still crusted on there. It's seasoning, my man. It adds to the whole experience.
Dude, come look at my fucking cast iron pans. I scrubbed the shit off of it. It's seasoned fine. It's not dirty.
No, I got to tell you,
dirty.
The grossest places I've ever worked were brewery restaurants, where they try to go high end with the cream fraiche and the weird cream this and the accoutrements and everything that, gets added on, and the sprinkling. You get the salt-based stuff going on there.
Yeah, the
They do these one
drizzle.
they do the one meal with the glaze, and then the glaze sits in the corner of the walk-in for 2 months, and nobody ever uses the glaze again, and then you eventually have to crank that sucker open, and there's all sorts of shit growing inside. Like, that's all these fancy, semi-fake fancy places, man. They order all this crap, and then what you gotta do at all times is avoid their specials, because their specials are the extra crap they ordered for their fancy special dishes that didn't sell out fast enough. So they got to
Yes.
toss it all together in some smorgasbord and sell it to you as the Friday special, right?
Yeah,
Happy hour
yes.
special. Never get the special, man.
Nothing on
Absolutely.
sale, man. Not when it comes to food.
Right on the money. So great call. And
Nona pulled one this morning, dude. It's so funny. She got this bowl of figs. They look great. She's like handing them out. You know how she does it. She goes
oh,
like
yeah,
around the
man.
table.
Yeah.
I'm like, grab one. I grab one. Everybody grabs one. She's like, yeah, they were $15 for 12 at wherever, Costco, whatever.
Oh, yeah.
As we're eating, I'm like, well, yeah. I mean, there's like as she sits down, puts the bowl down. So I said, forget about it, and I got these for $4. Like, as we're all eating these like almost spoiled figs.
Nice, man. Oh, you got to get the deal. You got to shop around, man.
Totally got us though. Like she's talking about these $15 figs as we're like biting into them.
Oh, yeah, man.
Not bad, not bad. Well, these are the $4 ones I got from
Right.
Tony's
On,
store.
yeah. These are on
so
the shelf they have right when you enter the produce section. That's like half
Exactly,
price.
yeah.
They got the chalkboard there.
The flies all around.
That's right. The brown bananas, So yeah, Mike, speaking of figs though, the Middle East is getting kind of crazy out there right now. Trump and company, every day it's up and down, left and right, impossible to figure out what is going on, but I just feel like every Friday, if there isn't a UFO drop file from the Pentagon, Trump's like, I'll just say something crazy and they'll chew on it all weekend and obsess over it. So Trump,
I know,
maybe
it's so
we'll
crazy.
just take the Strait of Hormuz. Maybe we'll
Take
just,
it.
come on, man.
You
Yeah,
can't
why
even
not?
control it. You can't even control it. What are you doing, Trump? Just admit we lost this war and move on. It's
Oh my
alright.
God, dude, come on. So,
You're not. I hate to break this to you, Donald. You're not the first ruler to lose in the Middle East. That's
yeah, seriously, man. It's the same story. Meet the new boss, same as the old boss over and over again. But I find this to be so funny. Just Trump knows how to work the media and milk it. And he claimed out at some rally he was at that he'll just declare the Strait of Hormuz a territory of the United States. And that essentially they have the blockade. No ships go through unless our Navy military let them go through. And so why not, man? It's Strait of America, I think, going forward, right? Yeah. We got the Gulf of America. Let's just
this is the old.
take
You
the Strait
can't.
of
You
America.
can't leave. Good, because I don't want to leave. Good, you can't leave.
Well, good call, because Iran, and again, I have no idea who's speaking for Iran. They still claim that Mojaba guy's out there calling the shots, but Iran declared Strait of Hormuz remains under Iran's complete management and control after the Trump comments. Officials rejected U.S. claims as lies and repeated the demands for compensation, sanctions relief, and release of frozen assets before any reopening of the strait. And so a little back and forth, not too sure who we can believe. And I think while that's going on, we might as well just not pay attention to that and talk about what's most important, which is the fact that Trump allegedly snuck out of that conference he was at.
Dude, I know. I can't believe this became such a big story. The left is obsessed with this story.
Where's my Turk-IA at, though? That's my big complaint here. Come on, give me the Turk-IA, baby. Yeah. So Trump, if I'm understanding everything that was going on here, there was the NATO summit in Turkey. Trump publicly, in front of cameras, boarded the old Air Force One, then slipped into a catering truck and was transferred to a different aircraft, reportedly the Qatari Air Force One. And then he flew to Britain while the press pool and Marco Rubio and company stayed aboard the decoy.
He saved Pete Hegseth. That's so funny.
Crazy that Pete Hegseth was in the catering
He
car with
made
him,
the
right?
cut.
Yeah.
And like this young dude, and you know who he's fucking. Because it was also like this young chick that like just prints papers for him.
No way, really? Oh, there it is.
Oh, yeah,
Absolutely, man.
Yeah.
That's so funny. Oh, I missed the shot right there. I don't know what happened. I cut us off on the feed. Unbelievable, but
It's
hilarious.
so stupid. Yeah, I don't know why this is such a big scandal.
It's the old slipperoo. Come on. They act like it's like a big thing. I feel
They're like,
like
he left Marco Rubio. Listen, I know just as well as you do, Marco Rubio's running the country. But
I know, seriously.
we still got to pretend like Trump's the most important guy, you know?
Right on, man. Right on. And they were really bent out of shape this week about how he left the press corps as the decoy on the plane.
Fuck the
mostly.
press corps, dude.
Bro, White House press corps. Is there any more expendable humanity or human beings in humanity right now? I mean, please, actually, fire away,
Seriously.
Iran. Come on, dude.
Seriously, they're the worst people on earth.
I mean, how much better would our society be without some of the press? I mean, these are the propagandists who sold us COVID, my man.
Especially the kind of press that gets on Air Force One.
Yes, they're the worst. They're the scum.
They're the ones we can afford to lose. Yeah. Did you get the clip of Bill Maher?
I did with Andrew Cuomo. Yeah, I'm kind of
think
shocked
this
I
is-
found it actually. Yeah.
This was my favorite take on this whole thing because I listened. Bro, Democracy Now! Talked about it.
Everybody.
Fucking Pod Save America, I think, did a whole hour special on it.
That's right.
They couldn't believe it. It was it's so. And then they kept comparing it to Obama.
Really, I didn't catch that.
Yeah, about just like how Obama would never do something like that. Of course not, because Obama was a man of the people. That's why he spent $800 million in Chicago.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure every single president's pulled a switcheroo at some point or
know.
another. They've all had decoys and
All of
body doubles and the likes and the works of it, man. So this is Cuomo on Bill Maher. Cuomo, shockingly likable for a guy who killed 10,000 elderly during the onset of COVID-19. I mean, he has a lightness to him for a guy who murdered so many people. It's amazing, man. I don't know how
He's
he
just
pulls that
happy
off.
Fauci's taking all the blame now.
I know. So we got Cuomo here giving us his perspective on the old switcheroo from Trump.
President Trump foiled the assassins again this week. He jumped on the plane that wasn't the plane, but he left everybody else on the other plane. If the Iranians were going to shoot down that plane, goodbye, Marco Rubio and a lot of other people. I'm not judging here. Maybe, I'm sure that's what the Secret Service told him to do. My question is, because I've heard it is the president's discretion if he could do that or not. Do you think any other president would have done it differently? Like, say, Jimmy Carter. He was like Mr. Christian guy. Would he have left his friends on that other plane? What about Obama? What about Reagan?
I feel like when you're Donald Trump, well, no, Donald Trump has had a number of credible threats on his life.
This chick, by the way, CNN, obviously CIA analyst of some sort, CIA grad, I imagine, but shockingly, like, commending Trump throughout the episode on several issues and weirdly kind of saying it's almost like conservatives are harsher with their criticisms on Trump right now than the Democrats are. It's really bizarre, man. It's crazy.
The Democrats are they're kind of in a pickle right now where they're trying to prove they're not Nazis.
I know.
I know it looks like we're electing a lot of them, but I swear, not Nazis.
I mean, the Jew hate is coming on strong with the left. You know what I'm saying? They're laying it on thick with the Jew hate. It's pretty impressive, man.
They're trying to reel it in, though. They're trying.
Good call. They did stop that one guy with the Nazi tattoo from completing his run for Congress, so it's a good step in the right direction.
Did you see that whole thing where then there was the Republican guy who he's accused of raping or beating his wife or some shit, like
Miller? Is it the Miller guy? Yeah.
And all these guys on the left are like, you see, that's the difference between Republicans and Democrats. The Democrats stepped down. Yeah, but nobody cared that he was accused of rape. It was the Nazi tattoo. you guys cared about the allegations.
Right.
We don't care about any allegation after the Kavanaugh hearings.
So,
like, you guys ruined it for us.
Seriously, yeah, and also both sides of the aisle. Is there anybody on either side without an allegation of some sort? Even Lauren Boebert was giving out handies at the musical she was watching, man. I mean, come on.
The sexual allegations are the least of the worst. We cared about the Nazi tattoo and the Nazi tendencies. That's what we cared about.
And the fact you spent the entire year of 2024 calling the other side Nazis. And then you're like, look at this new candidate we got. He's an actual Nazi with a Nazi tattoo.
He's not a Nazi. He's just got the tattoo, Frank.
Right. My mistake, man. My mistake.
Traced back to the Iranian government.
Yeah.
He got his ear shot. I mean,
don't blame him.
So I kind of think if you're Donald Trump, you do what the Secret Service tells you to do.
Yeah, I would.
I think they all would. I think they would do what
would?
I think they would do what the Secret Service said to do. Yes, it's his decision, but you rarely go against what the Secret Service is advising.
Right.
I mean, I'm just so happy somebody actually said that. That is the God's honest truth. Yeah, I know, Bill Maher, what answer you were looking for. And no, the truth is every president does what the Secret Service says. Reagan, Carter, yes. Even Obama would have gone into the other plane.
Not a new move for Trump, by the way. Remember back in Butler, the Secret Service said, now wipe this fake blood on your ear, sir. And he said, okay, right? And he wiped the blood on the ear, and they sold the whole fake shooting, right? Remember? Come on, man. If I remember the theory that they're going with on the left, right? Is that how, the Secret Service like
that guy?
That's right. Yeah,
shot the guy behind him.
Yeah, you got to make it look real somehow. Physics, baby. Come on, man. The math needs to work. Yeah,
I was just really, a little respect for Cuomo there. Thanks for being real. Right. I heard a lot of shit talk about this incident, which wasn't even really a story. I mean, who cares?
Great call. Yeah, absolutely.
Everybody would have done the same shit.
A big nothing burger in my book. In fact, I'm relieved to know what's going on, but I did catch an interesting take on this, which was that there's a similar story that played out in the 90s with Bill Clinton when he was overseas. And this is when like the Armenian conflict was going on, or Bill had wagged some dog to distract from his BJ in the Oval Office, right? So we had some war. Remember, we were bombing like Kosovo. Yeah, it was like random places. We were just bombing at that time. And so he was traveling.
Dude, if you were a kid, it was literally one day your Simpsons were interrupted by I did not have sexual relations. And then the next day your Simpsons were interrupted with missiles in Kosovo. Where the fuck is everybody? Was like, where the fuck is Kosovo?
I still don't think it's a real country. I believe they made it up until this day, dude. I mean, that movie Wag the Dog was just a documentary on how they pulled it off in the 90s, man.
I live in Chicago, where I literally know the difference between a Ukrainian and a Polak. A Scot and an Irish.
Right.
Never met a Kosovoian.
I mean, if I'm going to be totally straight with everyone, I struggle to find the West Bank still at this point. I'm like, where is this West Bank? What side is it on? I still don't even know, right? Do you?
Well, now if you look on Google Earth, just look for that really big Kushner hum. I'm sure it's right there on the West Bank. Fucking Jews, man.
The Kushners.
Kushner, his brother's buying the Lakers.
You are psycho. I think I even have that here somewhere. Yeah. That's so funny. Yeah, so in a blockbuster move, it's crazy. The Lakers essentially got flipped. Some guy bought them like a year ago and just kind of sold them for a nice little profit, essentially.
Now I know why LeBron left.
Absolutely.
He's a Democrat. He can't work for a Jew. Black Lives Matter,
Wow, dude, great call, man. Yeah, the Lakers sold to Josh Kushner, Jared Kushner's brother, and Bob Iger, former Disney CEO. I mean, man, it's
are these people all connected? Yeah. You guys are all connected, dude.
They left their vacation at Epstein Island, actually, to go sign the deal, if I'm not mistaken.
Well, they took the Rothschild yacht up the coast. It's insane, these people, man.
It's a big club, folks. It's a big club. Venture capitalists. Yeah. venture
Man.
capitalist Josh Kushner. I had no idea this guy existed. He's not the other Kushner who's hanging out on the yacht with the Rothschild, entertaining
Buying
purchasing full
islands.
islands in the Mediterranean. Who are these people? I want to remind everyone too. Trump pardoned Kushner's dad, who was serving time for illegal, I think, money. I don't want to say exactly what it was. I don't know exactly, but Kushner's dad did some illegal shit. He was in jail for it. He got pardoned by Trump. And now the Kushners are wheeling and dealing and making all this money.
You have to pardon your daughter's father-in-law.
Yeah.
Like, no
absolutely.
matter what, you know?
Right.
It's like, you know.
I think you're right on the money, man. It's really funny, too, that this happened this week. Some rare news for the NBA, because I feel like every time I click open the news, there's a new retarded story from the WNBA, not to do with basketball on any level. And so this week,
No, dude, they do not care about basketball. I will know the WNBA actually cares about basketball when they require these girls to put their hair in a bun.
Wow.
Because the ponytail, the long
man.
fucking hair flying all over the place, you're not a serious basketball player.
Dude,
You know?
right on the money, man. Absolutely. The WNBA this week had a task force get together.
So
and
funny.
It was a team of presidents and
all women.
It was team presidents, GMs, all female, biological female women. They got together.
Surprise,
to discuss...
surprise! A group of women got together. I'm sure they came to a very logical conclusion. They were all able to agree on wholeheartedly. No! I'm sure even those that slightly disagree were able to just come on board. You know?
Yeah, man. No, good call. You're nailing it. Were you in the room? It sounds like you were in the room with them, man. Yeah.
I mean, this is a group of women who get together just to decide what a woman is. What 15 minutes?
I'm sure it was hours long, and they concocted a plan to meet again to finalize another plan. They're always planning on another plan, is how I know.
This meeting was just to make sure everybody's feelings were okay with having another meeting. So insane. It's so insane.
Team presidents and GMs got together to discuss transgender athlete participation amid growing public furor after Indiana Fever guard Sophie Cunningham, she's a babe, she publicly supported barring biological males from women's sports, which is a 99.1% issue at this point in time, man.
That's against
Nobody.
I don't know
That's
anybody
who's
against it.
But the WNBA is choosing to die on this hill. The league said there are, quote, no immediate eligibility matters affecting the WNBA, and they denounced, quote unquote, bad faith actors such as Sheenus Cantor, who
Sheenus the penis.
That's right, dude. Sheenus Cantor, who is opting in to be drafted in 2027 into the WNBA.
One of the best parts is that Michelob Ultra is advertising. Like, you guys are just, you don't even want dudes to drink your beer, huh?
This is funny stuff, man. I'm really enjoying this moment in time. I said it on the last show that this goes only one of two ways. Either they have to break with the woke and suffer, by the way, when the BLT sandwich community focuses their ire and rage upon you, man, they protest you till the end of time, man. There's a coffee shop called Drip Coffee here in Denver. They are constantly being protested every single day, and they harass customers going into their establishment because they are Christian. That's it.
Wow.
But the demons of Denver can't stand to have a Christian coffee shop selling coffee.
How dare you?
Right. So
we're so inclusive that we can't allow your one Christian store to exist.
Exactly, dude.
Yeah.
So the WNBA can either suffer that, have that at every game for here and into infinity, right? Or you're gonna have to let the lady fellas play in the games, and they're gonna dominate. They got to. Oh my god,
You have to. What happened to the dildos? No more dildos on the court?
pretty soon they're just gonna have big dongs walking around out there, man.
You
Why
wanna
have
be
the
the
dildo
dildo?
when you got the real thing swinging around, man?
They're gonna have to lengthen the shorts, or Sheenus is gonna be hanging out the bottom.
So this is unfortunate, but it was clearly predictable and obvious this would happen. The panel of women for a women's sports league can't define what a woman is. Can't define what a woman is.
Insane.
I see a great opportunity here for the WNBA to bring in and hire Ketanji Brown Jackson as their commissioner to help them sort this out, right? I think
And
she
Mish?
That's
Bring in
right.
Mish. Michelle Obama.
Oh, man. But we're not asking the important questions with this topic with the WNBA and the lady fellas playing in. And here's my question of the year is Elliot Page still eligible for the WNBA at this point? Can Elliot Page play? And I think she should. I really do.
Either way, she's not, because she's only 5'2".
No, she could be this generation's Muggsy Bogues. Maybe she's really good at passing, you know?
No way
Oh,
she can
man.
dunk.
I look forward to any opportunity to just remind everybody that Muggsy Bogues played national basketball.
He had
It's
to have a little
unbelievable.
Guamanian in him. He kind of looked like, yeah.
I imagine he had thick, robust calves to
Very
be able to
big calves.
jump the way he did, right? Yeah, man. All right, man. Well, we're rolling along. I feel like there were some things that we had on here that we probably wanted to get to at some point or another. We were fired up about something at the beginning of the program before we even logged on, I remember. And I don't know how we completely forgot about all that. We went down a fun route there. But Mike, the docket is screaming at us. Anything that is interesting you? I do want to say, since we are doing the lady fellas, I found it interesting this week in Hollywood news that one of my favorite directors out there, Lily Wachowski, formerly of the Wachowski brothers who did the Matrix movies, out there shopping around a tranny movie, which I actually believe would for sure star Elliot Page. There's how many trannies do we got there actually?
I know.
In Hollywood? You know, how many actors?
Wall-to-wall cast. How many trannies are there in Hollywood?
Wall to wall, Lily Wachowski. I think the other Wachowski no longer with us, if I'm not. Or is it Wachowski? I might be mispronouncing it here. I'm kind of a racist and a bigot. But Wachowski said studios like the script, Mike. It's a good script, apparently, well written. And she's only asking for about $10 million for this thriller called The Hunted. But no studio will finance the quote-unquote wall-to-wall trans cast. The project is called a personal outlet for anger over the current climate for trans people. What do you mean by the current climate? You guys literally get a full month. It's unbelievable.
It's unbelievable. And I know your cast sucks, because the whole cast, 10 mil?
Right.
How
Good
good's it
call,
be?
man.
You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Obviously no Elliot Page in this one, I'm guessing,
No,
right?
That's gonna be it.
I imagine just a bunch of drag queens, right? It's got to be
Yeah.
starring a bunch of drag queens who will probably work for low pay, and you go on a budget like that. I'm looking forward to it, man. You know someone's going to make this movie at some point. Or is woke finally over? Did we finally survive the woke era?
Well, according to AOC, woke 1.0 is over.
Right.
This is woke 2.0 now. This is where you can have the cops. We're still gonna cut your little boy's penis off.
Right. Now I get it. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So your son becomes the lady fella no matter what, but you're going to have police walking the beat, so you'll feel a little safer.
Dude, I feel
going
so
around.
bad for her. I mean, all you young women out there, just look at this. This is what they want you to be. She was this career girl boss.
Right.
Then she's 36 years old. The dude probably left her for a younger chick. And now you're sitting there freezing your eggs, hoping one day. You know what I mean? It's like, I don't know. It's sad. That's sad.
I mean, I don't think AOC's going to struggle to meet a fella out there. She's got that big booty Latina thing going on. She's not quite yet the abuela.
Bro, she's not as hot as she used to be. When
I
she came
agree.
on the scene, she was hot.
Well,
Now-
also, something happens with the TDS, man.
And the Latinas just don't, they hit a cliff.
They start to enter the abuela territory. That's definitely something that's happening.
Really hot in
Getting
the
abuela.
20s. Yeah, really hot
Yeah,
in the
man.
20s. 30s is a decline, and she's like a couple of years from just...
Typically, though, the abuela decline occurs when you pump out like 10 to 15 children, right? They usually spout
I think
out
it
a
just
lot of kin.
happens. I think
but
it just happens.
Could be just genetic. So AOC
Yeah.
now publicly distancing herself from several high-profile progressive stances. The hard defund the police. She's no longer down with defunding the police. And
You can't just say that, though. Please, you have to explain what changed your mind. And it can't just be you realized it was an unelectable position. Like, what made you change? You were very big on this. This was like, you were very... It was catastrophic to the inner cities.
oh
And
yeah,
you were all for it. You were one of the of it. And now you're
Man.
saying you're against it. Why? So you were wrong. Admit you were, you know what I mean?
how could we forget the mostly peaceful, fiery protests going on during the Summer of Love when they were literally torching car dealerships and throwing Molotov cocktails at police departments?
Peaceful Molotov
Portland was
cocktails.
under siege for 58 days. It was spectacular, man. Come on, mostly peaceful, mostly
I loved
peaceful.
how they started a Chaz in Madison and nobody cared. Like,
That's
yeah,
right. Yeah,
We
no,
saw this before.
we know how it ends. A lot of rapes and murders, and the crimes never get solved.
Even the local news was like, the rapes in this place, and we're all like, yeah, we know.
What happens?
We know. I'm not even giving you an on this one. Like, we know.
Crazy. Historically, when you defund and remove police, you get a lot of rapes and murders happening,
Rapes,
and nobody
murders,
solves the
drug use.
crimes. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's crazy, man. It's so nuts, dude. So AOC, Mike,
It's actually kind of even take over and do whatever they want. They will get intoxicated, rape women, and fight and kill each other. It's like literally
seriously.
from the beginning of time to now. That is just what young men do.
Yeah, man. No, you get the roving gangs, and it's a lot of pillaging, raping, and murdering.
Raping,
that's
that's
basically what happens in lawless societies, third world countries. Places
I
like in
always say-
Africa.
I always say that like the kind of the big dark secret of the military is you go on a deployment. It's actually kind of just like the best time of your life. You're away from the wives,
Right. Yeah,
the
exactly.
kids. It's just you and your boys blowing
Hanging with the
shit up in the
bros,
desert.
man. Yeah, shooting giant ammunition, man.
Like, there's no, it's,
AOC, Mike, described her earlier rhetoric as products of a different moment in time. And that is
3
why.
years ago.
Mike-
Excuse me?
That was so 2024 rhetoric.
Well, Mike, the party now, not as focused on defunding the police and causing chaos in the streets of America. No, they're now focused on working class issues. Okay, we've pivoted. We're no longer doing chaos. All right, we're doing working class issues here, man. Come on.
And by working class issues, we mean we're gonna take over the means of production.
Well,
and you will
Mike,
now work for the government.
main focus, healthcare and affordability. How will they do that? You are right on the money. We're just going to take over the means of production, own everything you have, and you will own nothing and be happy. Sound familiar, everybody? It's called the World Economic Forum, man. Yeah.
Yeah, look how happy the North Koreans are. Look how happy the Cubans,
Cubans, they're on like their 5th day in a row in a total, complete blackout, man. They like literally have no power anymore. It's communism, folks. It's good stuff.
But
man.
listen to what you just said, Frank. They're all in a 5-day blackout. It's an equitable blackout.
Oh, good call. You know what, Mike? That blackout is the warmth of collectivism, right? Isn't that what Ma'am Danny was talking about
We
all
are
this
in
time?
This blackout
Yeah.
together, Frank. See, right now in America, the only people who have no power are the bums who refuse to work.
Right.
It's not fair that they don't have power and me and you do.
Exactly.
So we should continue to work and not have power.
Great call, man.
Collectivism.
Collectivism. Oh
Yeah,
man.
that's
So
great.
yeah, AOC, very funny stuff. The
She's going to be
phrasing-
our next president.
A lot of people are saying that. You really think so, huh? I'm thinking
Yes.
right now, socialism, which AOC, she is the queen, bae of the socialism movement in my book. she's out there with Saeed and Bernie. They're fighting the oligarchy. But I think socialism's getting a really nasty rap now. Even Bill Maher's audience, they're like booing socialism. And that dude going against the Saeed fella there in Michigan, the Republican guy who nobody liked, apparently now is polling like 4 points ahead of this dude. Because I just, again, man, we've been talking about it for a long time. Democrats in this weird bubble where they believe everything they're told within that bubble. And so in that bubble, they're like, no, you don't understand. There's a lot of momentum, and the youth are really down with no prisons and getting rid of the Supreme Court and ending the Senate and basically destroying the Constitution. Like, no, we want this. And so let's go for it. Democrats are like, all right, here we go. Turns out, in a general election, generally people are not down with your freaking socialism, man.
But look at the ground they're gaining. I'm reading a really scary book called Made in America.
All right.
The guy wrote a book before. He escaped China. He wrote another book before. I got to read it. I forgot what it's called. Where he talked about how we're kind of falling into the same trap. And he's kind of going over it now in this book too, where it's like he's talking about the past. I didn't even, you don't even really realize when you think about like the revolutionary China, you're thinking about like the Mao Zedong takeover and the Communist Party. There was a revolution before that in the early 1900s, right around World War I.
Right.
And they actually, one of the things was in the 1800s, a lot of U.S. missionaries went over there, and China was actually becoming Christian and very liberal and more democratic. And in the 1900s, the first revolution, they actually brought in a government that was more Western democratic. And
Advising.
Right.
He talks about how the whole thing is made in America because we essentially created the Chinese threat when Wilson just kind of fucked them on the deal after World War I. And that's what pushed China into the and Stalin and Lenin. But the craziest thing, the relation to what we're seeing today in America, CCP in this book, it's like 1920. There's 15 members.
Wow!
And
Wow! Holy cow!
There's only 15 people. One of them is Mao Zedong. And,
damn, dude.
There's only 15 guys, and they meet up with these these Russian communists, these Marxists, Leninists, and they're the ones that show them how to first infiltrate a party that already exists. So that's when those 15 guys literally infiltrated this KMT government party, and then essentially recruited people within it, converted them into Stalinists and Leninists, and then took over that party, just like they're doing here with the Democrats, right? It's slow gains. It's slow gains. Now you get to a point where, like in New York, you can't even deny the socialists, right? And that's what they're doing. They did it with the CCP, and then eventually now you're a communist country.
Yeah, and it's getting weird, this red-green alliance I keep reading about, which is the Muslims with the communists, or the socialists as they're called right now, but don't be fooled, these are wolves in the sheep's clothing of socialism.
No, this is how the communists have. This is literally the Russian playbook.
Absolutely.
You go toward you feed the workers' movements, the socialist movements, and that's how you come in, and then you take over that party.
Right on the money, man.
It's so crazy. It's a good book to read. Made in America. It's a great book.
Sounds like a great read, man. Absolutely. And it aligns, too, with what we're seeing right now. And Ted Cruz, your hero, Mike.
Love Ted.
Mr. Verdict himself is out there really sounding an alarm about this Abdul El Saeed guy. I know he's big on Say My Name because his name is ridiculous, but he's all about saying his name, Abdul El Saeed. Cruz is linking him to the Muslim Brotherhood. This guy, Saeed.
To all you fucking foreigners out there, nobody has ever pronounced my last name right.
I know.
I worked with a guy for 10 years. He still calls me Pelusi. And I answer to it, dude. Who cares, right?
Yeah,
it's
man.
Part of just America. We're not going to say your name right.
So Ted Cruz out there rightfully finding the links between this El Sayed, his father, and his links to groups that are tied into financing and fundraising and funding with the Muslim Brotherhood. I want to remind everyone, it is well believed, I'm not sure if it's verified, but it is widely believed Barack Obama was in the Muslim Brotherhood, along with Brennan, his CIA head, who I believe is very openly part of the Muslim Brotherhood, if I'm not mistaken. Brennan's a weirdo, but very interesting. Now, of course, if you decide to link anyone like Saeed to Muslim Brotherhood, you are an Islamophobe. In fact, you're not allowed to say anything about these guys because you're allegedly going to be labeled as an Islamophobe.
Jesus Christ, this is crazy.
Folks, PSA for all of you celebrities out there, stop the Ozempic. You are melting away.
Where's Scott Galloway? This is good. This is good. What's wrong with GLP-1? Exhibit A and B. Hurry up and look. They're melting away.
The crypt keeper next to Don Lemon here, Jennifer Welch. She's really big on the
Don
left.
Lemon? I thought that was one of the California raisins. He might go to prison.
I know. Have you been following this?
Did you
Yes.
see the charge?
Yeah.
That took me by surprise. Yeah, he's in some serious trouble.
It has come out. Yeah, it's been revealed through court documentation that he was in deep with that group that assaulted
Fully
those
orchestrated.
churchgoers. Yeah, no, it was his plan, basically, dude.
Yes.
Yeah, man, absolutely.
He's fucked.
I firmly believe Don Lemon secretly is a Fed and will not go to jail. He will not go, but I think the other people will. Don Lemon for sure a Fed in my book. I think to work at CNN or any of the legacy media stations, you're a 3-letter agency hack. I mean, CNN, you're the CIA, Fox, Hannity, FBI. Like, come on, man. And I don't know what they're doing at News Nation. That's probably the NSA, right? Or maybe people who've been exposed as 3-letter agency. They're like, okay, we'll send Cuomo over there and we'll rebuild his reputation for a while.
We'll see what we can do. Yeah, we'll see how dumb the people are.
But
look at this. The two of them equal one pair of shoulders. You put both of their shoulders together to be one human pair of shoulders. They're melting away. Look at them.
Also, this lady's expression does not change this entire clip, and the left still can't figure out how to find their own Joe Rogan.
The Botox on these ladies on the left is insane.
Insane, man. I mean, they're now doing just so much now because you have to Botox to make up for the drooping and the dragging
and the loss of the
from muscle. Yeah, you're losing so much muscle from the Ozempic is so bad, dude. This is example A and B. So, but here they are. These are two leftists going to describe why it's Islamophobia to say anything against these Islamicists who are taking over.
You know what I think is
a little high on my side because I too am always a little high, folks.
Very American is not painting people who are Muslim or who are not Christians as demon or who are non-believers as demonic or communist or somehow bad for the country. Our founding fathers said that there should be no test, a religious test in this country. There's no national religion. And so I think the more American thing for me is to accept people in office who are from all religions.
So the book I'm reading, the guy who wrote it, this is exactly what he's talking about.
Yeah, man.
Where you are a gay man in America and you're defending is Muslims coming in. You are inviting the people that hate you.
Their end goal is to kill you, dude. It's crazy. Yes.
And they're banking on the fact that you're sitting here. It's the, what do they call it? Suicidal empathy.
Gad Sad, he nailed it, dude. Suicidal empathy is spot on, man.
Yes.
It's the disease that all white suburban women are inflicted with. It's suicidal empathy and TDS, and mixed together, you get that Renee Good chick who tried to drive her car into the ICE agent. That's literally what's going on.
Did you see the evidence on that? Do you know why all these cases have left the news? Of the ICE protests?
I have not actually dug into this. Please enlighten me, actually.
So it essentially comes down to one fact, and that's every single person that was shot while driving a car, who they allege was driving towards them, who everybody on the left says they were not driving towards them. Every bullet was shot through the windshield.
All right.
How do
Wow.
I shoot how do I shoot you through the windshield if you're not driving at me?
Good call. That's
And
an
it's
interesting
the one,
take.
It's the one fact that kind of dismisses all the charges on the cops. Because you say you said
Right.
you were not driving at me. Well, I only shot through your windshield. And we could tell I hit the windshield, you, and your seat. Which means I was standing right in front of you when I shot. And I didn't shoot
Right.
until you hit the gas.
Right. Exactly. Case closed.
If
It's good.
the glove
You're-
doesn't fit.
Right. You must have quit, my man. Absolutely, dude. And you are right on the money. You're really not hearing anything anymore about that case.
No, they all disappeared.
Same thing.
Not a shit.
Same thing with the what was it? The Alex
the one-
Preddy guy, which
the
I've
guy,
been
because they determined the weapon that he had. The whole thing was when the ICE agents removed his gun went off, and they were able to prove that weapon does accidentally discharge.
right. And also, I just can't get over the fact that you people tried to make a hero out of a guy who decided it's Tuesday afternoon. I'm unemployed. I'm gonna go pack this 9mm and an extra cartridge, extra clip, and then I'm gonna just go head over to that rally over there.
You do have the right to carry, and if you're gonna carry, might as well have the extra clip. But don't bring it to go protest ICE officers.
That's what I'm
That's
And it's
that's
not
the-
protest,
yeah.
by the way. I'm gonna go impede a federal
It's
investigation
literally hit the cars, get in front of dude.
with my
just
extra
fighting
clip
up.
and my loaded 9mm. I'm sorry. There's the 5-second attempt by legacy media and the leftists to make a hero out of this guy was laughable from the get-go because
Yeah.
this guy was a piece of shit. He went to go disrupt a federal investigation with law enforcement officers
Insane.
with a loaded weapon. You have one goal, bro. If you're showing up to a scene
Well, you
like
went
that
to
with a loaded weapon.
Dude, do you know what what was 12 years ago, I believe this week?
You're gonna blow, dude. The time passage right now
It's
is
unbelievable. We're
warping
old.
my-
We're so
I sent you
old,
that
dude.
one meme where it was
It's so terrible.
2019 was 8 years ago or something like that. It really
dude, no. 12 years ago, Eric Brown was killed by the police.
wow. I don't even remember that one. Actually,
Hands up, don't shoot.
Wow.
Hands up,
Yeah.
don't shoot. It was Obama was all about it. The left was all about it. Turned out to be a total lie. There was a huge protest. Turned out the guy was fighting with the cops, went to grab the cop's gun, was trying to take the cop's gun when he was shot.
Right.
Video proved it. The left still protested it. They still ran with it. Hands up, don't shoot.
Amazing, man.
That was the Ferguson.
Right. It's so hard to keep track of everything, especially because 2020,
Yeah.
man. 2020, I always think of that chick who we were supposed to say the name. And
Cassandra.
Breonna Taylor.
Breonna Taylor, yeah.
Because, and it was that the one she, like the drug dealer boyfriend one? Or
She
she had the
was-
knife
yes.
and was stabbing the cops?
No, that was the other one. That one was that one never really went anywhere, but that one was insane.
All
But
of-
no, Breonna
Yeah.
Taylor was dating a drug dealer who was staying at her house. The cops came to do a remember the no-knock warrant, but then there
Right.
was ring footage where they clearly knocked. They said who they were. They announced their presence. The boyfriend shot out the door at the cops. The cops shot into the apartment, and they killed Breonna.
Right. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Now it
But they-
all comes together now.
Dude, the bullshit, dude, that was one of the worst ones because they, what was it, dude? So they proved that the cops announced their presence before they went in. They proved that the guy shot at the cops before they returned fire.
Right.
But because the cops shot so many rounds, they still ended up sentencing like one or two of the officers for like excessive force. Do you remember that? I wish I had the
dude, it's crazy how these all mix together for me. You know what I'm saying? And in the end, I
Yeah.
just get my blood boils over the fact that Derek Chauvin is still in prison
still in jail.
for a guy overdosing on fentanyl. It's incredible. Cities burned. 4 cops went to jail because a fat criminal died of a fentanyl overdose on the streets. Also, only human being on Earth who didn't die of COVID who had COVID in his
That's
system.
what it was. So the cop whose bullets, he wasn't the only cop that shot into the apartment. The guy shot at the cops. They unloaded into the apartment, right?
Right.
One officer, Brett Hankinson, went to prison. He was sentenced to 33 months for violating her civil rights because he blindly fired into the apartment and killed her.
Insane, man.
But dude, he was fucking... Oh, come on.
Insane. Again, it's hard for me always with any of these scenarios is...
Oh, that's what was crazy. No, I'm sorry. He didn't even kill her. He just struck her. Oh, he didn't even strike her. He just blindly shot in, so that's why they got him for 33 months. The cops who actually fired the shots that killed her were not charged.
Wow. Crazy. That's insane.
Insane.
People forget how insane the Biden era was, man. Those 4 years were really... Wait, this was before Biden, right? No, this was during Biden. Breonna Taylor was during...
2020.
Yeah, this was... Oh, this was Trump.
Last year of Trump. 2020 was when they were doing all this to get Trump out. Remember,
U.S. aid unleashed on us in 2020, man. Remember we had wet-ass pussy? Like, hip-hop was still rocking back then? And hip-hop was getting so gross, dude. It was Megan Thee Stallion and that other chick just, like, talking about their wet pussies, man. Like, come on, dude. It got so degrading and awful, man. Thank God Doge came in and took out U.S. aid. I mean, they saved society.
They saved generations.
They also, I mean, they're back to doing geoengineering and chemtrailing on a certain level, but you can tell the Doge boys cut off a nice financing of the chemtrailing because it's just
they're
not on the
spraying
level.
Colorado. It's raining in Chicago. What's going on?
Right. Well, you build it up here on the Front Range and you push it out, right?
Bro, we have never had this much rain in July. It's unbelievable. It has rained so much
crazy.
in July. I'm running around from fucking... We talked a little bit about before the show. I'm running around to these places that are flooding. The city is getting overloaded.
I think Trump and his guys have control of the weather machine and the HARP device, or I've been saying this for a few weeks now, maybe even a month or so, because I've been noticing on the news reports from Tel Aviv, live in Tel Aviv, especially Fox, they always got their guy down there, live, Tel Aviv, no chemtrails in Tel Aviv. I have never seen one chemtrail in the skies of Tel Aviv. And I'm just saying, we're at the second half of 2026. Stardust Solutions, the Israeli-U.S. Defense Department contracted private company, have started their scheduled geoengineering projects. And their stated goal, you can go to their website, go to the Stardust Solutions website, stated goal is to cover the entire planet Earth with their technology and block the sun. That's their goal by 2035.
Did you see that report that came out of Iran? I don't know how true it is. It's from the Iranians.
I did see this actually
about the UAE weather modification system. Allegedly, the Iran is saying they were experiencing droughts that haven't been seen for thousands of years. Then they bombed this alleged weather modification base in the UAE, and since then, the rains have returned to Iran.
Really? Because I thought I saw a report where they're blaming Bibi Netanyahu of weather modifying the rains away from Iran.
They were, but then the Iranians, one of the strategic targets was that base. Specifically, that weather modification system. And now the rains are returning to Iran, is what they're saying.
All right, so a viral narrative emerging out of Iran claims that Iran ended a decades-long drought by destroying a secret U.S.-Israeli weather modification facility in the UAE, following Iranian missile and drone strikes on military radar sites. In late March 2026, heavy rainfall and snow were reported across Iran. Pro-Iranian social media accounts and a since-deleted tweet from the Iranian embassy in Kabul asserted that these strikes destroyed a, quote, cloud seeding and climate change center, causing the regional weather map to flip completely overnight. Damn, dude, that is crazy.
Like, one of the things people are talking about, like, it's going kind of viral because UAE was like a tourist spot, right? And a lot of people were saying, especially the millennials who would visit, would talk about how it was almost like Back to the Future, where every day at like 12:15 it would rain for 15 minutes,
right,
and then stop.
That's Boulder, Colorado, where NOAA has a main headquarters facility, and we do all sorts of experimentation out here in the Front Range. When I lived in Boulder, every single day at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, it would rain for 20 minutes. You could literally set your freaking watch to it, man. And I only know it because I worked at a bar, and every day at 3 o'clock, people on Pearl Street would come running into the bar when the storm came in. You sell a bunch of beer for 20 minutes, man.
The owner of the bar was probably chipping in on that.
Absolutely, dude. Yeah, good call, man. Hell yeah. This is a crazy story. Holy cow. I mean, there it is, dude. And it's amazing. Like,
I thought you would have seen it. I went down a rabbit hole.
I did. I've
really,
been, I've been
you're
waiting.
Slipping, man. Slipping in your pimping.
I've had it on the docket. There's this new place called the Geophyte. They are suing Stardust Solutions as we speak and trying to stop them from blocking the sun from hitting planet Earth. And Stardust Solutions, very scary stuff. Again, Israeli, U.S. military-backed, private company. They plan on doing high elevation particle drops where they are going to basically block out the sunlight, just like Mr. Burns did in the famous episode where someone shot Mr. Burns. Still don't think
do Mundelein, Illinois.
Right. And so it is interesting that there's a lot of stuff going on with weather modification. We're at the point, by the way, now where no naysaying, no dismissing. They're not even calling it a conspiracy theory anymore. This is, what are we, Economic Times? They're like, did we just destroy a weather weapon out in the Middle East? Yep, yeah, we did. Yeah, we happen to have these weather weapons, right? And again, Trump came into office. Where have the mega hurricanes been? I know there's something happening in Hawaii right now.
No, but dude, everybody keeps kind of everybody's like mentioning it without mentioning it. How like they all predicted this would be a terrible year for hurricanes.
Right.
There's been like one heavy rain in Florida.
Exactly.
And remember like the worst one when he was president the first time? Puerto Rico.
Oh,
remember he was throwing throwing paper towels at him.
That's right.
God, the masses are so stupid.
Oh, man. But, nobody noticed any change in Puerto Rico. It's an island of trash. So it was just trash being blown around and just, redistributed, right? Is that the trash island that everybody hates Tony Hinchcliffe over? That was the one,
it
right?
is Trash Island. He wasn't saying that they were trash. He was saying that they have a problem with trash.
Right. I was saying they are trash. They're literally trash culture.
Listen, come to Chicago. I'll take you to Humboldt Park. 45 minutes, you'll understand they're trash people. We were talking about it at breakfast today. I was like, one thing you cannot say is that living with people makes you more tolerant. I was like, the only thing it does is we know we hate Ukrainians a little more than Polacks.
Right.
I can't stand Bulgarians a little bit more than Albanians. You know what I mean?
And in the end, they're all pumpkin heads. All of them are pumpkin heads, man. It's ridiculous.
In Chicago, I still hate them all. I just know the difference between a Mick and a Scott. You know what I mean? I always joke that, like, when you live far away from the city, you hate everybody. When you live in the city, you just know why.
Right.
Like,
oh, good call. Yes.
Now I know why I hate all these. Anybody that and even the Italians I can't stand.
Sure, it's nuanced hate. You don't generally hate people for general reasons. No, you hate them for very specific reasons.
Because
each
there's
culture
3
to their
million
own.
people in this little area. You're all in my way. Every single one of you. All race, religions, everything. You're in my way. Get out of my way. I hate you.
It's unbelievable. Doesn't matter the race, religion, gender, anything. No matter what, when you're stuck behind an asshole in traffic, it's always a woman. It doesn't matter. It's always a woman, dude.
Dude, so many people have brought it up, and I always go like, It's happened like 3 times where a guy will be like complaining about women driving and everything, and I'll just be like, yeah, and they shouldn't be allowed to vote. It always becomes like like right there, right there. It's always like a silence and then a laugh of like, that's funny, but there's a little bit of truth.
Thinking about it. I'm thinking about it.
There's a little bit of truth, dude. We shouldn't let them drive, and we shouldn't let them. You know what? The Sharia law thing is kind of on the.
You're psycho, dude. Because I was thinking about Islamophobia and how like Islamophobia doesn't exist. Like we're not afraid of Islam in the West. We're repulsed by Islam. We find Islam to be disgusting. It's a disgusting.
Well, I don't want to rape the
culture.
Girls. I just don't want them to vote or drive.
Vote or drive, right? Exactly.
Can we have a gray Sharia? You know what I mean?
Like the morals, the customs, yes, they're offensive to us in the West, and the treatment of women, commendable and enticing, but we have to pass because it's the misogynistic. That's right, the whole thing. So
I can't take it as a whole. Right? Listen,
for now,
even Putin, I agree with 20%. That's like
that's what I'm saying.
Even Hitler loved dogs, right? Like you can. I agree with you. I agree with you 20%.
Well, you know what I think people miss with Hitler? Is he the reason the Autobahn exists? I mean, good roads.
He did some good.
Good roads.
There's some good. I mean, BMWs.
That's what I'm saying. I imagine during the Hitler reign, if you were a German and you weren't one of the Jews, and you're just kind of cruising, you're like, this guy Hitler, a little rough around the edges, but man, has the road ever been this smooth, baby? Come on.
Yeah, you're in your fucking awesome car flying down the Autobahn.
Yeah.
It's 1942. You're just reading the newspaper. We took over another country.
The
Reich is never going to end.
The new Romans, baby, yeah.
How could we possibly fuck this up? Poland in 24 hours. You know what
We're
I'm saying?
unstoppable, baby. Yeah.
Every day it's a new country. You know what I mean? Right. Then you're driving, you're like, no, not Russia. Dude, it's insane to read about it and like think about because like today there's people right now arguing that we are already in World War III, right? And
yeah, man.
you could go back and it's very arguable, it's very debatable when World War II technically started. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so it is weird to think about like when you're okay, for argument's sake, imagine Trump is Hitler bringing in this like Nazi regime dictatorship. We just don't know it yet because like when Hitler first got elected, he didn't just like make a speech, I'm a dictator, you're now under Nazi rule, right? Like it was a slow.
Yeah, man.
And just like with Trump, it's like, yeah, I like him. Nah, I don't really like this. I don't really like that. But at what point are you like, wait a minute?
Right. No,
I think we've taken it too far.
It's very possible. MAGA hat. Maybe the swastika was the MAGA hat up until it became the swastika. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, we're just trying to make Germany great again here, But then all of a sudden, wait, when did we start gassing Jews left and right? Like, this got a little extreme.
But then you're, you go get your paper and you see your neighbor who's a Jew just getting thrown onto a train car. You're like,
right.
Wait a minute.
Probably. But maybe at the time, the one neighbor who doesn't take care of his lawn, so you're not that upset about it. You're like, all right, bon voyage, my friend. Yeah.
I don't know. But you know what I'm saying? Like, if we are in it.
I'm slowly, methodically working my way through the Devil's Chessboard. It's like 700 pages. It's an insane read. It's the history of Allen Dulles and the Dulles brothers and their reign of terror with the CIA. But the beginning part of the book detailing his escapades working for the OSS and the beginning time of the CIA when they were in Germany during World War II and the Nazis we were working with. Allen Dulles was best friends and hobnobbing it with Nazi elites in Germany during the height of the war. It's crazy, man. I mean, and then we saved thousands of them. Thousands, man.
They helped us win the war.
Right, but then also after the war, they were allegedly crucial to our Cold War that we waged with 100%. Russia and with communism.
We did not know how to do like in the intelligence game like Russia did. like the Soviets and the Germans.
KGB was years ahead of us with the espionage, and they might still also at this
you
point
gotta
be
think-
years ahead of us.
You gotta think too, we were like ignorant because we're so isolated. Like when your border is the enemy,
Right.
you're gonna get good at this game of cat and mouse.
Absolutely.
You know
Yeah,
what I
man.
mean? So, yeah, it's weird. What's it called?
Devil's Chessboard.
Devil's Chessboard.
Ooh, it's a deep dive, man, but it gives you the real kind of nasty details of post-World War II creation of the CIA and the major gray line that existed between, Nazi enemy and Nazi friend,
It's crazy.
And dude, we danced that though throughout the
That's
war. That's what
crazy.
people don't understand. Like, well, when there's a section in the book where they talk about Dulles being in Germany, I believe, when we were doing D-Day.
Wow.
So, I mean, we had CIA or OSS at that time already in Europe for years, even before we declared war against Germany. You know what I'm saying? Like, we were hanging out in Europe, mixing and mingling with the Nazis, man. So, it's a weird. The more I read into it, folks, I think we're the Nazis. I hate to break it to you all. We might be the Nazis. We're literally defending the Nazis in Ukraine right now. We're fighting with the Nazis for the Nazis.
I just don't think there's a line when you get to this level of like elitism. There is no there's that that I love that saying where every war is men who don't know each other killing each other for men who know each other really well.
Right on.
And I
Yes.
think that's just like, they all are in this level where like the war is just almost just a distraction.
Yeah, it's a depopulation element too. I mean, we're better off in the elite's eyes with less
men,
slaves. So let's eliminate some of the slaves while we're at it. You know what I mean? Here and there.
Well, plus
so,
you kind of get rid of everybody in your population who would rise up and revolt against you.
Exactly. Yeah, man.
It's the young men who are willing to fight. Like
that's right. That's why it was very important for the Biden administration, under the orders of the CCP, to inoculate our entire military with the gene therapy COVID-19 vaccine. We still haven't seen how that's going to shake out, right? We might soon see the results of that. I've always said maybe the timing will be perfect. China knows exactly when those vaccines will really kick into effect on our soldiers, and then they attack Taiwan, man. Yeah.
The vaccine, if you will, was the CCP's pagers.
Oh,
They're
whoa!
gonna-
Oh, yeah! Oh my God, dude! Or maybe the Jews all along with the COVID vaccine. Oh! No, we accept yen and shekels on this show. Jinkuya and konnichiwa to our overlords. Please don't ever forget.
We do accept yen. I would love to be bought by the Chinese government. Please.
No, seriously, China, if you're watching, send us some yen, baby. Come
We
on,
need to be
man.
Did you see all these people making like $30 million with their podcast?
That's what I'm
You've
saying.
never even heard of them. These
Nah.
people are fucking bums.
Send us some yen. We'll stop talking about chemtrails if you let us back on TikTok. Don't worry. We'll keep it in the legit. You know what I'm saying?
We'll talk about chemtrails, but blame it on our side.
Whatever.
You know?
Oh, yeah. We'll blame the Jews if you whatever you want, China. Just name your
I
price,
heard
all right?
it was the Uyghurs spraying Colorado. I don't know what you heard.
Hey, China, look. We'll even say Uyghur with the hard R just for you
Oh, I'm a
guys, all
hard
right?
R
Come
Uyghur
on,
all
man.
day, dude. These Uyghurs got no place on this earth. You know what I'm saying? China, I heard the Uyghurs hit you first. You know what I'm saying? The old October 7th. You know what I'm saying?
Throughout all world events, we always forget about those poor Uyghurs, man. They're just
Nobody cares.
Nobody cares.
Dude, you're Muslims in China. Nobody gives a fuck about you. No, dude, I would convert yesterday if I were you. Dude.
Oh, yeah, man.
Come on, get out of that group.
Christianity is
Jesus,
way
my
better,
God.
man.
No,
Mike,
no.
fastest hour in
You
the
want to be a
universe.
Buddhist? Was it China Buddhist? Come on.
Not Christian? I'm down
Nah,
with I think you got to do the Christian thing, man. Yeah.
No, in China.
What are they? Yeah, what are they in China? Are they
The
Buddhists?
Buddhists.
Really?
Confucius. No.
Oh, yeah. Confucius say.
Yeah, Buddhist, right?
I see that
Or
we
is that
are.
Indian.
This is how you know, folks. Remember to lower your brow and your expectations. We are knuckle-dragging, mouth-breathing Neanderthal cavemen here. But the fastest hour in the universe.
Okay, yeah. So funny because just the grammar in my question to Rockies it alone tells you I'm an idiot. My question was, what religion is China? No! Computer? It said, well, moron, I believe you were asking the predominant. Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, the CCP, it's all atheist, but like the whole life is based around Buddhism, Taoism. That's what I was looking for.
Taoism
and Confucian values. I wasn't too
right
far
on.
off.
But of course, when it comes to communism, they don't support religion. You're not supposed to.
No.
Isn't the state your god?
Yes.
Right? Is that what it is?
They provide everything, Frank. They're your God, your mother, your father. It's all you need.
I look forward to our god AOC in the next 3 years. It'll be a glorious god with those big abuela booties walking around.
She's only gonna get fatter. You know, like the before and pictures of the presidencies, how they all get older. She's literally gonna go from like a 32-year-old to a 64-year-old Mexican grandma. With like a wooden spoon and like an apron.
Dude, I do think, though, if they roll AOC, it's too socialist. We're not ready. No one wants the chick, but also the Republicans are ready for the abuela battle or the Hispanic angle. Rubio, dude, he's unstoppable. He's out there promoting Pop-Tarts right now. I mean, he's on it, man. Yeah, it's gonna be
that interview with him and his wife. I mean,
did you see that? I have it. We can watch it later. Yeah, it's too funny.
It up, dude. It's so good.
Yeah, he's
like
so funny, man.
They're the first like real Republicans I've seen.
Yeah,
you guys
good
actually
call.
came off as real people.
Right. They're better at faking it than the other lizards, you know.
Scott Best said, I didn't believe you were gay because I didn't even really think you were human. I'm still on the fence. You know what I mean? On you being human, then I'll get around to the gay. You know what I mean? I didn't even think of you like in anything sexual. You know what I mean? Like I don't think you reproduce that way. You know?
He literally is how an alien would act if they were trying to act human.
Or a robot.
Yes,
I swear I'm a real boy. No, he's a robot, dude.
And the robot's like, no, I'll pretend to be gay. They'll buy it. Oh, don't worry. You know, they won't ask any questions. I'll pretend to be gay. Gay robot.
Dead giveaway. The giveaway was he was an openly gay Republican.
Right.
He's supposed to be a closeted
great.
Republican.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. Ask Don Lemon.
And Lindsey Graham may rest in peace.
Poor guy. Are we getting Tony on the second half?
I think so. We might have a guest on the second half, folks. I hope so, because I'd love to talk about that movie Obsession that I watched for Tony and then had nightmares for 3 weeks about it.
Yeah, he's not allowed to pick movies
I can't get some of those scenes out of my head, man. I feel like I'm traumatized. I'm going to have PTSD from it.
I'm done. We're not watching horror. The worst genre of movies.
We'll talk about it in the second half. We might have Tony Baloney on. Thank you all for hanging out, enjoying the good times, great oldies. We're going to take a quick break. We got DJ Rodfather here jamming us out on something good and groovy, and we will see you all on the flip side.
But a goodie. It's an oldie now, dude. They literally said on the radio, an old classic.
Oh,
no! Came out when I was a kid.
Oh, man.
As the face lies the snake in the sun in my disgrace. Boiling heat, summer stench. Neath the black, the sky looks dead. Call my name through the dream, and I hear you scream again. Black hole sun, won't you come? Wash away the rain. Black hole sun, won't you come? Won't you come? Won't you come? Stood a rain, cold and damp. Steal the warm wind, tired friend. For honest men. walking sleep in my youth. I pray to keep heaven send hell away. No one seems like you anymore. Black hole sun, won't you come? Wash away the rain. Black hole sun, won't you come? Won't you come? Black hole sun, won't you come? Wash away the rain. Black hole sun, won't you come? Won't you come? Black hole sun, won't you come? Black hole sun, won't you come? Black hole sun, won't you come? Black hole sun. Hang my head, drown my fear, tell you all just disappear. Black hole sun, won't you come? Wash away the rain. Black hole sun, won't you come? Won't you come? Black hole sun, won't you come? Wash away the rain. Black hole sun, won't you come? Won't you come? Black hole sun, won't you come? Won't you
Yeah, man. They don't write them like they used to. Yeah.
Yeah. Did I send you that article? I forgot to send you the
No.
article.
Actually, what do you got,
That was
man?
why that was the whole reason I picked the song, so we could talk about the article. Damn it. Damn it.
Maybe you did and I forgot it.
I was even gonna joke about how like these guys got no sense of humor at NASA. So the James Webb Telescope, they were looking back into like the earliest days of the universe. I think it was like something like a couple 100 million years after the Big Bang.
Right.
And they one of the things they kept seeing was all these little red dots. And they finally apparently the red dots are crazy because they give off a light like a star, but they have the energy of a black hole. And
Right.
so they're literally naming them black hole star. Just do
Wow.
black. Just make it a black hole. Come on, son. It's a black hole sun.
It is a black hole sun. Well, the black if I remember
every sun is a star. So just You know what I mean? Humor us, scientists. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Well,
Maybe I'd
here's
be
the
alone
thing.
on this one.
No. I think you're on it, man. I like the black hole sun. I thought black hole sun though had something to do with like so is above as below, like some sort of Baphomet kind of almost satanic kind of, you know what I'm saying? Or even I think like masonry or Illuminati. There is some element of the sun, but then there's the
Yes.
opposite sun, the black hole sun. You know,
Black hole. Okay, exactly. That's why when you find like a moon of ice, you name it after the Greek ice god or whatever. You know what I'm
right?
saying? Found this black hole star, call it a black hole sun. There's already, you know what I'm saying?
And give the late great Chris Cornell some cred,
That's what
man,
I'm
and give the man. I mean, he's one of the
saying.
greatest of the generation.
That's
There,
one of the greatest
yeah.
songs ever written, dude. Come on, that's a great tune. That's a great tune. Everybody knows it.
Yeah, man. I love it,
But-
dude.
But yeah, black hole stars apparently existed in the early universe.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. The little red dots, class of small red-tinted astronomical objects discovered
Yes.
by the James Webb Space Telescope in the early universe, appearing approximately 600 million years after the Big Bang. I'm personally still not sold on the Big Bang. I am not a big believer
Dude, it's
in
so
that.
funny because first you had the Hubble telescope, right?
Yeah.
And when they sent the Hubble telescope into space, they looked further into space than ever before. And they were like, wait a minute. Our timeline doesn't add up at all. we got to readjust our timeline. We think the universe is about 15 billion years old. Okay, 15 billion years. Then they built the James Webb telescope. They sent it up. They looked back further in time than they ever did before. And they said, our timeline's not adding
No,
up at
it
all."
doesn't. But even, dude, our Earth timeline doesn't add up. In the
No, none of
ruins.
it we
No,
don't
man.
know. We don't know. We don't know. You're inside looking out. It's impossible to like. It's not impossible, but you
It's
know,
just
it's
how,
it's my whole thing with string theory, where it's like, yeah, string theory. It tells you there's an infinite amount of universes, or it's a wrong
I
theory.
know, yes.
Okay, so either there's an infinite amount of me making every decision that ever could be,
But-
or that theory is
Well, no,
wrong.
dude.
Like that's
I have been big on this idea that we as a general human populace base our general understanding of what Earth is, where it is, and how it exists on some pretty old information, quite frankly. Now with everything we
Yes.
know, and we know now for a fact that before our told history with even the Egyptians, there's logs of 10,000 years of Egyptian pharaohs going further back than we can even
that's the
perceive.
funniest.
You know what I'm saying?
No, that's the funniest. The funniest fact is they have those tablets that date the pharaohs and the dynasties back like tens of thousands of years, and they're like, no, all of that is bullshit.
Right.
It starts right here
Yeah.
at this 5,000 mark, and then that's real.
It's crazy.
Yeah,
Then you got the Dead Sea Scrolls, the book of Isaiah in complete form from 3,000 years ago. Like, what are we talking about? We don't know anything.
Crazy.
We don't know anything about time, though, because
So then, how old is it before that?
and is there an older version of
when you
that
get
one?
into the universe, well, when you get into the universe, is real crazy because they're saying we're 14, 15 billion years old now, and hey, we look back to 600 million years.
Right.
First of all, I don't think you have the accuracy to even tell me within 100. And when you're talking about going back that far in time, the size of the universe, like, you can't even put it into years because a year then didn't even exist. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, totally. Well, time is
year
relative.
It's all relative. So yeah, you know, it's the whole argument for God. You know what I mean? Where they're like, well, you know, God actually took, you know, if he created time, then how could he build a world in 7 days? It's because how could he build the universe in 7 days? It's because, well, time didn't even, it could, relative to an Earth year, it could have been billions of years that it took him to create the universe.
Right.
But the time didn't even exist until it was created. You know what I'm
Man
saying?
had to be created to then conceptualize it and put it into writing. And so for us,
Not only man, the Earth and the rotation around the sun,
Yeah.
the year that we know it, like.
and it's hard. It takes
Yeah.
a long time to create the flat Earth plane and the firmament and everything around it. You know, you got to do the ice walls that keep us controlled. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of work. It takes a lot of time, man. Back then, also, they didn't open up the southern borders. No free labor coming in through the south, man. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, that's
Right.
God working on his own time with
Right.
his own labor, man. Come on. Unbelievable stuff. But my point being is,
Then the unions came
all
in.
these nut jobs. You got Al Gore out there. Oh, we're treating the atmosphere like an open sewer. 10,050 Hiroshima bombs. All this stuff. I think we could all take a look around, and even here in Denver in the last year or so, it's a little hotter than it used to be, for sure. And we break records here in Denver. Like this, we had the hottest day the other day since 1878. And so you're like, what was going on in 1878? We weren't like flying jets everywhere and polluting the skies and creating all this stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Plus, here's my problem with all these records is like in 1878, they literally had mercury in a tube and some chalk lines.
right. Probably more accurate than anything we got
It's a
now.
little no, way less accurate.
My point being is
the precision we're measuring it with now. And it's not everywhere. We've been really muggy and humid.
Right.
Temperature wise, dude, it's actually not been a bad
I know. I
summer.
check out
It's
the
just been
weather
muggy.
in your area all the time, and you guys have been like in the upper 70s, low 80s, actually.
80s.
Yeah, very nice.
Yeah, it's been like, my biggest problem is I have to work inside on these muggy days, and these people don't have any airflow. If you go outside where the wind is blowing, it's not that bad.
Well, my general point is we have no idea what this thing called the sun actually is and what's going on with it. We don't have a lot of data really to know its true cycles and everything. And so like we have no idea. The fact that we have this hubris and we think, oh, we're causing the earth to be warmer. Like, no, we're circling this giant ball of fucking nuclear fire, and maybe we just don't actually know how old it is, the cycles it's going through. Maybe it's heating up.
No.
We have no idea, man.
It's the one thing I try. I keep forgetting to get it, and I want to get it to dispute Tony with his climate change, because the chart for when we warm and cool is more correlated to the wobble of so we wobble on our axis
Right.
that we spin, and that wobble affects how you're tilted towards and away from the sun, and that has a more correlation with the rise and fall of temperatures in the northern hemisphere than the industrial revolution. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly, dude.
It's like,
I just love this idea. Like humans, we've been on this planet for like a microsecond cosmically. Oh, we're the ones causing this thing to heat up. Like, no, maybe, just maybe. We have no idea how old this planet is, how old the sun is.
No, but Frank, we've had combustion engines for 120 years. 120 years? Well, how old is the planet? 4 billion. I know.
It kills
People
me
don't
though.
understand numbers.
You idiots,
They
man.
don't understand- they don't
That's what I'm
understand
saying.
numbers.
You guys have no
Do you
idea.
know how big the world is?
That's what I don't think we do.
Just
I
even
don't think we.
the hole in the ozone layer. The hole in the ozone layer, it went away. It went away because I stopped using hairspray.
No, it actually went away because we stopped exploding nuclear tests in the atmosphere. We stopped, like, literally.
I would guess that was more of a
Dude, they claim that the hole in the ozone layer was from our nuclear bomb testing in the Pacific Ocean.
What about when we launched them? We exploded
Into
them
the atmosphere?
In the
Yeah, I know.
atmosphere. I think that had more to do with it than the fucking hairspray of the 80s.
No, that's what I'm trying to say. Like, this is a big world, man. It's been around for a long time. We have not been here for that long. It's insane for you to think your car or your hairspray or recycling your fucking 6-pack of beer is going to have any major impact on this planet, dude. It's insane that people go along with that narrative,
no.
man.
I changed to a paper straw.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, but the Thai typhoon in Thailand just released fucking 300 tons of plastic into the ocean.
Dude, great call. Did you see the river of trash in Indonesia after that earthquake? It's unbelievable, dude.
There's literally an earthquake, and then they show a river where there's like a whole washer and dryer floating in the river. And then they're like, you know what, you fat Americans, you need to switch to paper.
You guys are the problem.
To save the turtle.
Excuse me?
Yeah, the problem is you.
Yeah. You fat whitey in America,
Did you use
man.
paper bags for your
Yeah,
groceries?
dude.
Oh.
I'm not kidding, dude. When I saw the river of trash flowing into the ocean in Indonesia after that earthquake this week, all I could think about was, thank God Jared Polis banned plastic bags in grocery stores here in Colorado. I mean, I didn't see any plastic bags from Colorado in that river, man. Beautiful.
Yeah, no, we are saving the planet, Frank, one bag at a time. I love it because Chicago didn't ban the bags. They just charge you 7 cents.
Right.
Where does that 7 cents go? Nobody
No,
knows.
exactly, dude.
Nobody
No.
knows.
Crazy though.
Oh, it's
Two
so
huge,
insane. We're so stupid.
two massive earthquakes within like a week of each other. A lot of earthquakes this year. A lot of prophecies kind of coming to fruition. A lot of people are saying that potentially maybe end times upon us. You know, it's possible.
But that's just how. So like earthquakes do that. If they it's literally just a science where if you don't have them for a long time,
right,
then they come and they're way worse.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
because it's literally just energy building up.
absolutely.
Potential energy from the. Yeah.
No, again, huge Earth, old Earth, been around a long time. We humans not really been around for that long. You know what I'm saying? So it's a little crazy for us to think we're really impacting this thing on the level they're trying to convince us that it's a scam. Is all I'm trying to say.
I gotta get that shirt. I'm here for a good time, not a long time. That's the human race, you know.
Oh man, I'm a huge fan of that, man. Well, speaking of conspiracy theories and the like, there was a great debate this week between our favorite conspiracy nut job out there, Candace Owens, I think still being sued for claiming Brigitte Macron has a penis. I can't remember if that ever concluded or not.
I don't know, man. This bitch is crazy.
Really crazy, actually. Yeah,
Did you watch it?
I did. I watched not the whole thing, but I watched
Oh yeah, obviously.
I watched chunks of it.
You're a real man who has a job, a life, things to do. So yeah, like you, I caught like the first 45 minutes and then a couple clips.
Yeah, I searched some of the more poignant topics or things that I thought were interesting within it. I saw most of the debate. What I loved most about it was that, in my opinion now, the PSYOP of post Charlie Kirk is fully complete. We're in bleach territory here, and what I mean is, you go back to 2021 or 2020, there's two realities that exist. It's those who say Trump told us to drink bleach, and the rest of us say, no, he never actually said that. Let me show you the transcript. And people will read the transcript, and it doesn't matter what they're even reading with their own physical eyes or what they hear with the actual audio. They will still tell you, no, he said to drink bleach, even though he never said to drink bleach or inject bleach. He never said it. It never happened. All right. But they claim it did. Now we're there with Charlie Kirk. It doesn't matter what's presented from as far as evidence or anything. It's all about feelings. And one side is totally taking the full narrative that this kid put that rifle down his pants, screwed it, put it together, pulled it back apart. I mean, it's kind of magical, the narrative they're going with, the official story of Tyler Robinson. It's insanely magical. And then they never want to talk about the guy with the child porn on his phone who claimed he did the shooting at the moment of the scene. Like, nobody wants to talk about that. So there's people who take the narrative, the full story, and they're unwilling to accept anything else. And then there's the nut jobs with Candace Owens, who are refusing to accept any evidence or any proof that
Any
they're being
evidence.
shown. And they're saying, no, I have a
Yes.
feeling that everyone was wearing a maroon shirt. And then you had the Egyptians at the secret air base, and everybody got together, and the generals, and they plotted this with Erica Kirk, who's really a secret Mossad CIA agent who married him and pretended to be his wife for 15 years. So one day she could take the fortune and destroy America from within. Like, dude, this is insanity, man. Why can't either one of you come together on some level and decide, hey, you know what? He was killed. Maybe it totally, maybe it definitely fully wasn't that Tyler Robinson. Maybe there were other people involved. But can we stop with the fantastical stories? I mean,
on
both sides, absolutely.
I think the best take of it was I don't know who won, but I know Charlie Kirk and America.
Yes, absolutely, dude.
Like that is the greatest.
Absolutely.
Take. Yeah.
No, it's
first of all, I like the bombardment on social media of these like Candace Owens.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah,
ruined his career.
Oh, yeah.
First of all, he came off way smarter than
calm.
She did.
Calm,
and she didn't understand. She was too dumb to even understand what he was trying to get across.
Yeah, man. Yes.
You know what I mean? He would be like, I understand this is your inference. How are you inferring this? And then she would just repeat the inference.
Yeah, man.
It's like, no. He even got to the point where he was like, I'm conceding the inference. I'm saying, okay, but how did we get here? You know what I mean? And it was like, and her argument was like, well, you're inferring from the evidence too. Right. We both have an inference. I can give you a logical path from, you know what I mean, from flimsy evidence to a logical conclusion.
Right on.
Not a logical conclusion. I can give you a logical path from flimsy evidence to an inference.
Absolutely.
You are going from flimsy evidence to an inference, and you can't even give me a logical path. What I'm looking for is the logical path.
Yeah, man. Right on the money.
You're right. And I'm with you. We're like, listen, I don't believe the state. I don't believe anybody. So just give me a logical path, and I'm there with you.
Right on.
And I just feel like she really failed to produce any kind of. I could be like, all right, he is a patsy, and I'm a guy who wants to believe he is a patsy. But what have I said from the beginning? If they let him go to trial,
right?
If they he's not a patsy. He just did it himself. And just because there's DNA and fingerprints on this family heirloom, degraded or not, you can say what you want. You still never provided me a logical path to the inference.
Totally. No, I completely agree with you. And in my opinion, the story stinks. There's other characters.
Everything
involved.
about it stinks.
There's a conspiracy at foot. Regardless, I'm not saying Candace is wrong to suggest there's a conspiracy.
Exactly.
It was absolutely a conspiracy.
Yes,
absolutely.
You just haven't presented it.
Right. I just don't think it was maroon t-shirts and a bunch of Egyptians on a tarmac in some fucking airbase, and they got together with Erica Kirk and 12 generals. That kind of shit it's so Hollywood-esque fantastical that it's not real, is what I'm trying to say.
Candace, I know you got burned by Ben Shapiro, but can we look away from the Jews for 1 minute here? Maybe it wasn't.
I know.
Maybe it wasn't the Jews.
That's all I'm saying, man. Just slightly less Jew. Less Jew. You could even sprinkle some Jew in there, man. I'm sure someone was Jewish. Either way.
I don't even think she brought up the guy. The guy said he shot Charlie and then was arrested for child porn. Like, to me, that is the story.
That's, to me, there is your conspiracy, by the way. Because you have a guy clearly in the know of what's occurring.
Yes.
In a plant there to distract.
Absolutely.
So there's a conspiracy at foot.
The degraded DNA fingerprint, dude, get the fuck out of here. Nobody even cares about. First of all, there's also the whole, you have to remember, it's like, what can I prove to a jury?
Right.
You know what I mean? That guy standing up, that's putting doubt in a jury.
Absolutely,
your little
man.
DNA thing, not. You know what I mean?
And then I will concede this, because I've recently gotten into, I've acquired an interest in guns, shooting, ammo, and the like, and so I've been hanging out with and conversing and talking about guns and ammo with people who are in the know, who have a lot of experience with it. And so
We're gonna find out Frank was at a range with some CIA agents. He's actually gonna kill Candace Owens.
I've been going to this great DHS-funded shooting range down the street, actually. It's wonderful. So many FBI agents, dude. They're so cool.
They all call me comrade. I don't know.
They said I might have a place on the team. I don't know, man. So, my point being is the Charlie Kirk thing has come back into, the zeitgeist, and people are talking about it again. And now that I'm talking more with gun enthusiasts, I am seeing a new light on this. It seems universal. People who are in the know with ammo and firing weapons, especially hunters, nobody believes that was a 30-06 that shot through that guy's neck. Nobody believes that. Literally nobody. I mean, I can't find. I'm talking about non-conspiracy people that are not into that kind of stuff, where they're like, "Look, I just know what the bullet would do. That is, the guy has a Superman rubber neck, essentially, where the bullet bounced off and shattered and didn't go through the spine, which it would." And these guys who did the YouTube video, they shot a hog with the same thing, and it blasted through.
There's a reason everybody knows that round. Like, even if you don't know guns, you've heard it.
My point being is, even with the bullet wound, which looks like an exit wound more than a bullet going in, there's some conspiracy going on here. I think that there's a lot of legitimate conspiracy going on, hiding of evidence. There were more people involved. We don't know enough about the Lance Twiggs character also.
I know, but you can't deny, like, I believe that kid was there. I believe,
Right.
Tyler Robinson. I don't know. It's a hard one.
It's hard to go with it. So that's why I liked this debate, because regardless of
I don't believe either one. But
Right.
I hate the aftermath where everybody's like, Candace wiped the floor
Oh,
with,
both
like, no,
sides.
nobody won.
No, nobody won. No.
Nobody
Actually,
won.
well, you and I have been talking about this ever since Charlie Kirk was killed. The question we should all be asking is, in the end, who made all the money? Who made the most money from him dying?
Yes.
Who won? And I want to tell you who
Ben
won.
Shapiro. Oh.
No, no, he kind of lost. He picked up that bloody microphone, Mike.
He picked it up.
It was still dripping with the blood.
Too much. It was too much.
On the
It was too
nose.
much. Yes.
If you're curious as to who won the debate, Candace Owens was paid $300,000 by PBD to do the debate.
No.
And then
by Wilson.
Sorry. Yeah, oh, really? I didn't know he paid her. I thought
that's why he said this is called. He put up the deal, and then Patrick Bet-David offered to host it.
I thought, wow. Either way, she got paid $300,000 for the debate, and then did an ad spot in the middle of the debate. So if you want to know who won in the aftermath of Charlie Kirk, Candace Owens won, man. Candace Owens won all the money.
She really had nothing to lose, because her every argument she has is like, it's all just like an absence of evidence.
She's a grifter. She's a grifter, and she grifted you assholes online who are defending her. She doesn't care if she won. She walked home with a smile on her face and $300,000 in her bank account for going up there and saying, like, well, I believe the Jews did it, and I have a feeling. Like, and you ass clowns online are defending this grifter.
Hey,
you guys are following a scam artist grifter. Congratulations.
100%. And she's like another AOC, huh? Not that hot anymore.
No.
What happened?
I think when you are evil, it comes out and manifests it onto your body. I truly believe that.
Certain age.
Oh yeah,
yeah, she's 37. I almost threw up.
That dude.
Damn.
No, it's the stress from being an MI6 double agent secret spy who's secretly destroying America from within. That's why she doesn't look that great.
Dude, yeah, it doesn't look good at all. Not hot anymore. She used to be like a cute, young,
kids do a
woman.
lot to people. So either way, I thought it was a fascinating debate, because I like hearing two people who believe on their side.
It was a great debate. It was a good debate.
Yeah, it was fun. It was refreshing. It was entertaining. Both, though, I gotta say, just from my take, this Andrew guy and Candace Owens, to me personally, kind of annoying. I don't really actually like to listen to either
They're
one
all
in general.
Dude, who the fuck is Patrick Bet-David? How did this guy? This guy's the worst dude to listen to.
In my book, every famous person, every influencer, you can trace their rise all the way to the CIA. There's always the CIA seed.
Dude, the best way I can describe Patrick Bet-David is he is that sober guy at the bar that's preaching to everybody.
Yes.
That is literally Patrick Bet-David.
So interesting debate, and my favorite part about it was they got to debate my favorite part about the conspiracy behind the murder of Charlie Kirk. I don't buy the I don't think Tyler Robinson shot Charlie Kirk. I think somebody else shot him, probably from the back, and we saw the exit wound. That's my theory. But I also am a huge fan. I'm not a supporter of, but I love it. The exploding Israeli Mossad microphone theory. It's the best. It's my favorite. You got the Jews in there. And like the long game, because that's Mossad style, right? You have him using the same microphone for years. He's like, no, it's old trusty. Don't worry, I know that one, right?
They actually put it in like 2016. Like,
yes, man. That's what I'm saying. Like the long game. Like actually, Erica gifted him that microphone at Christmas like 10 years ago, you know? And like, yeah,
that would be.
Right? I'm telling you, it's because if I'm to follow Candace's theory, I think Erica, Mossad, double CIA
I think
agent,
everybody was in on it. Yeah.
So this was the best part to me because we get to hear two people who believe in both sides debate one of the, in my opinion, most interesting conspiracy theories to come out of this whole Charlie Kirk thing, which is the exploding Mossad microphone theory.
Think that Charlie Kirk was killed with an explosive?
I think that is a possibility. Yes.
Okay.
And it should be explored. He's done a lot of work on it. John Brea has done good work, and I think that that's why that theory is now starting to gain steam since we released the second set of the photos of what was in the car. I think it's viable.
So this was the big thing I wanted to get into with you on the explosives too.
Mm-hmm. That was actually, if you go back to like my first episode when I was just observing what I saw with my eyes, I was asking the serious question. I was seriously saying, why is it like somebody shot him from underneath? Why is his shirt moving first? It doesn't make sense to me.
If it is the case that you have energy and you have mass and the mass is moving in the air has to go somewhere.
Your
check if bullets displace air.
Not about whether it displaced air, it's where it dispersed the air. Underneath his shirt here.
It's not underneath the shirt.
A bullet's this big and you're telling me it's going to hit his neck.
Candace,
and then
it's not underneath
beneath
the
his
shirt.
The
it
shirt
starts
puffs.
up here and the collar's moving and then you see the wave here as he's moving backwards.
No.
Yeah.
That's not true.
It's not.
And we obviously can't show that clip. I disagree with you.
Okay, I understand you can't show it for TOS purposes.
Exactly.
That's fine.
I disagree with you. People can go watch and make up their own minds. We don't need to debate it. Whether or not it was the first thing I said was, why is his shirt moving first? That didn't make sense to me. It almost looks just like this. It goes across. His necklace breaks first before Charlie even reacts. If you watch it in slow, his necklace breaks first, which I thought was very odd. And then you see a puff here, and then the next thing you know, there's the entry wound on his neck. I would not confidently assert that I see smoke. I've never said it on my platform.
That's a great question. And
It's a great question.
As someone who loves the exploding microphone, secret Mossad theory, I never.
Because have you seen the pagers?
Yes, I immediately thought about the pager footage. Yeah, you see the smoke emanating from their pockets. Yeah, because
it's C4 going off.
It's an explosive. You're gonna have smoke when something combusts. Yeah, exactly.
A little.
That's why I love this conversation right here, because it's so easy to be like Candace, because I am like Candace, where I'll be like, oh yeah, totally, the shirt moves and it's a big wound, like, yeah, it's got to be an exploding Mossad thing, like, that makes the most sense, it's not a bullet. And this guy's like, well, where's the smoke? And I'm like, wait. So it's nice to hear the debate, because he's right.
A good debate.
If it was an explosion, there would have been smoke. It's right on the money.
Why, I love how he kind of forced her. He didn't force her because she just kept saying projectile. But he was. You might argue the caliber, and again, I can't argue the caliber. He was hit with a bullet in the neck.
Yeah.
If we can agree on that, then we can have an honest discussion.
Totally. Absolutely.
You know?
Now, my argument is what we saw was the exit wound.
okay, we could argue direction, we could argue, trajectory,
Right.
caliber, whatever you want. But if we could just, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's certain things where, like, if you're telling me he wasn't even hit with a bullet, then we can't even debate.
Yes.
Because now you're in a world where, like, there definitely wasn't an explosion in the microphone. I'm sorry.
Right.
I would love it to be true.
Same
but
here, but he's right
there
on the
wasn't.
money. No, it was a bullet. And yeah, I like your
Yeah.
idea. Whereas, look, Candace, let's have a middle ground here. Let's accept the bullet theory. Then maybe I'll entertain your Egyptian plane guys meeting with
That's why,
Erica
like,
Kirk on the base.
that's why all you people who think she won is because you're morons who don't understand debate.
Yeah.
How many times during the debate did he say, all right, I'm going to concede, you're right, now tell me the importance of your fact?
Right.
And she couldn't.
Exactly.
And then it was like, how many times did she concede to him?
Right. I don't
Never.
ever. Yeah.
He
I don't
had
think
to
so.
do it to her. He literally, essentially what he did throughout the whole debate was be like, all right, we're going to accept your crazy idea. We're not even going to argue it. We're just going to accept it as fact just to continue the conversation.
Right. Exactly.
And then because of that, these people are like, she totally won.
I know.
No. You know, it's like when you're arguing with a 2-year-old.
Yeah.
Right. Where you're like, okay, magic is real. Now,
Right.
how are we going to use the magic to clean the room? You know what I mean? It's the you know what I'm saying?
He's a typical man arguing with a woman where you're like, all right, fine, I'll concede this. Just can we move on with the
These
conversation?
people can vote. I'm telling you, women shouldn't be allowed to vote.
The highlight of this whole thing for me was when he claimed all women were retarded. Where he's like, no, I think all women are retarded. It was
To her
literally the
face.
funniest part.
To her
Yeah.
face. She had no comeback. She had no comeback. No.
Oh yeah, but I pretty much got what I wanted out of it. My favorite thing was just the whole him conceding on many levels and then getting it to a point where she has to at some point offer some evidence, something, some concrete foundational information that she's basing this off of, her opinions off of, and she never did it. And she kind of sounded like a loon, basing everything on a feeling. And whereas, again, this guy coming with evidence, concrete proof. Now, that evidence,
that's the thing, is it
suspect,
wasn't
there's
that
some
concrete.
suspect.
It wasn't
Yeah.
concrete.
No, I mean, we disagree with the narrative, and he's following the narrative, and that's why I found this interesting. I don't agree with him or Candace, actually, in a really funny way. I think they're both kind of grifters in my book.
Well, neither one. Yeah, she was right that there's a lot of inference in his opinion, and it's like, yes, but he does, his whole thing was like, Candace will take one little fact and then extrapolate from that he's a patsy, and the whole thing was a setup.
Yeah.
And then she's like, this is the same thing as you taking 9 different little things and combining them into one conclusion. It's like, no, it's totally different, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm
man.
taking the car, the shoes, the movement, everything in one. That's, so yeah, I think they're both wrong. I love his line of thinking way more than hers.
Yeah,
I
absolutely.
just think it's more logical, but
Yeah, and I think you and I come from the perspective of we don't really think TPUSA and Erica Kirk were secretly behind this ploy to take out Charlie
I don't think
Kirk.
she wanted
Yeah,
to kill
it just-
her husband.
I don't know why. I just don't. I love conspiracies. I'm rocking the tinfoil hat all the time, but I just never got down with that one. It never passed the sniff test for me for some reason. I don't know why.
And all you people talking about the way she acts and everything, it's like, dude, you don't know how you would act afterwards.
Yeah,
You
exactly.
know what I'm
man.
saying? And she's a young woman. She's got to move on. She's got to live the life, not just for herself, for her kids. What are her kids supposed to do? End their lives at this point and just mourn their father for, you know what I mean? No, she has to move on. They all have to move on.
Also, Charlie, a very important figure, clearly somebody who maybe was guiding Trump in a certain way. A lot of very powerful people had very specific interests in eliminating him. and getting rid of him.
A lot
And
of
so,
people did.
yeah, and it's not, again, not just the Jews, by the way. He was one of the only people supporting the Jews at that point for the October 7th follow-up in
Yeah.
response. I mean, he was one of the
Maybe
last
that was
ones.
the problem.
So, yeah, that's right. In my book, who made the most money following the death of Charlie Kirk? That's who we should be focusing on and figuring out,
Always.
why. It was a busy week, though. A lot of stuff in the news, and I did want to get to this one real quick as we're running low on time.
Mangione.
Mangione. Yeah, man.
Fuck this guy.
What a piece of shit this Mangione is.
That's
Luigi,
the white privilege. I can say
yeah.
he's guilty. Fuck this guy.
Man. Pleads guilty in the Manhattan federal court to the stalking charges in the December 2024 shooting. That was December 2024? Not that long ago,
Yeah, it's crazy.
actually. It
Feels like
it
a age.
No, it really does, man. I don't know. COVID warped our time, man. I'm telling you. So he killed that guy, the UnitedHealthcare CEO, Brian
You know what I think
Thompson.
happened is because CERN hasn't been working.
Right.
So
good call.
maybe it's because we're like going back to like a normal time, and we're like, what? It's all discombobulated.
So my thought on this whole thing is, did you see the fangirls out there? They were all over the news how they don't even believe the verdict and they still believe he's innocent. He's got this whole.
And they get to vote. I tell you.
Yeah, I see your theme here. You're onto something,
starting
man.
to see?
But again, I'm always just mystified by these people outside the courtrooms for these court cases. Doesn't matter who it is. It's just
so
unbelievable. These people who have the free time and are not clearly employed and doing anything. What we need to happen right now, before Ben Shapiro gets all of us drafted in World War III and on the front lines in Iran, right? Before that happens, let's get Tom Homan to go and round up all the unemployed dopes that are hanging out in front of these courthouses and start this ICE operation just for unemployed. It's not immigrant deportation.
Right.
We're going to round up the unemployed, able-bodied humans who are outside the courthouses for these court cases. Start with this man.
Unemployment.
Yes.
Enforcement.
Use. Unemployment. Corrective enforcement. So, let's get Tom Homan, put together a little team.
Yes.
We'll start rounding up all the able-bodied, unemployed losers who are outside these courthouses and keep the operation going all the way to who's the next one we got? What's the one coming up? The Tyler Robinson. Because you're going to have a bunch of nut jobs for the Tyler Robinson
As a
trial,
matter of
right?
fact, take the people protesting ICE.
Yes, exactly. Oh, round them all up.
I like that. Round them up.
Put them into what do you do? It's not training camp. I'm in.
Could we just have them all just be free labor to work on the 294? Because Frank, that project's been going on, bro. I'm not even joking. One of the first bridges they built was the Irving Park Bridge. They're not done with 294. They just shaved all the concrete and asphalt on that first bridge. They have to redo the bridge. It's so old that they now have to do maintenance work on the section of this highway. They're not even done with the highway.
Man, maybe they're right about this whole socialism thing, actually. Maybe Ma'am Dammy's onto something. Clearly the capitalism isn't working.
No, this is socialism. This is unions. This is unions at their best. Oh, it's insane. It's insane.
Oh, man. I want to say, though, Luigi Mangione, another piece of shit, spoiled rich kid cosplaying as a vigilante, anti-hero, who shall be remembered very soon as that guy who shot that healthcare CEO.
Dude, he's going to be forgotten. He doesn't even realize it.
We're going to be sitting in a bar and be like, who was that fag who had back pain and shot that guy? That's literally who he's going to be. And good riddance, you piece of shit. And honestly, I just think that this guy needs to go to jail for life. Luigi, go fuck yourself. And I think this needs to be a lesson to all you incels, all you groypers, all you blue-haired lady fella LGBT people who want to write up a manifesto and make a name for yourself in history. You're going to be with the rest of the losers, like that piece of shit who shot up that Catholic school in Tennessee who had the manifesto. You will be forgotten. Forgotten.
No man has ever written a manifesto.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Tucker Carlson, take note, dude.
No real man has ever written a manifesto.
Speaking of a guy who I am almost certain has written a manifesto or is currently writing a manifesto, Tony Baloney is on the show.
Hey.
Yeah, man. All right.
Sorry to sneak in like this. I didn't mean to. I didn't know it would throw me in there. Not the hijack. Hi guys.
Oh man. Tone, give me a touchdown on the microphone there. You're crushing my crushing my volume.
I knew you were gonna say I turned it down too. All right, is that good?
Perfect on my side. It's probably me. It's probably me,
Tony,
actually.
Hey, the sexiness, tone it down just a touch.
I'll try.
The V-neck, Jesus. Don't even slip in it.
Better?
You know? Yeah, there we go.
Well, it's all dirty from work, so. But everything's. I gotta do all my chores, and it's like 8 o'clock.
Ladies are working blue collar.
Yeah. Tone, give me a touch up on the volume. A little touch up now on the volume. You went too far there. Yeah, we want to hear you, man. Yeah.
Is that good?
Mike, what do you think?
Yeah, it's perfect. Tony, Luigi Mangione.
Yeah.
Hot or really hot? What do you think? What's it?
I think it's I think it's ridiculous that like girls every time there's like a attractive criminal, girls just go nuts. Like, oh my god,
they
start
love
petitioning and stuff like that. You know, like what was it? Not Manson. He looked like a caveman.
Yeah, the one guy.
No, these guys always get married in jail.
No.
Yeah,
Who
they
was
always
the
get
one
married.
famous one? The one famous one.
Not
the
Ed
serial
Gein.
Killer. They said was like the good-looking guy.
Was it the one that had the?
Not Bundy. They made it. Tony.
It might have been Bundy.
Dahmer.
Dahmer. That's it. Yeah, I think it was Dahmer.
Dahmer liked the fellas.
He liked the fellas,
Yeah.
but a lot of girls were like.
No, there's that one that you're.
I'm
I know
telling you,
you're talking about. It was
Ted
like
Bundy.
In California or New
Ted
York.
Bundy.
No, it was
the-
Bundy. It was.
The
I'm pretty
ladies
sure it
loved
was
Ted
actually
Bundy. Even I remember Mom talking about Ted Bundy. He was charming. He represented himself in court, which is, I mean, he had no chance either way. It's the Ted Bundy thing. If I'm not, maybe I'm mixing him and Dahmer.
It is Ted Bundy.
But I recall Ted Bundy and or Dahmer, they were like almost busted by cops, like in the height of their careers. But
a few times.
Yeah, man. But they got away with it, and then eventually got caught. Yeah,
and
man.
then they got a bunch of nude pictures in the mail from all their fangirls.
I'm
it's
telling
just
you.
insane to me. Like if some girl like mass murders people and she's super hot, I wouldn't touch her with a 10-foot pole. Like, well, I don't understand why some of these girls are like throwing themselves at these guys that just murdered people. But with Luigi,
women love a project.
That's right.
They could change it.
That's a good point. Luigi.
Well, actually, I think it just comes down to women love to brag.
Wow.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's
man.
Like,
It
they
could
love
be
to
that.
tell other women, like, look, he murdered all the other bitches.
Yeah.
I tamed him. You know what I mean? It's why
And
they
he's got a
always
huge
love-
dick.
Yeah.
That's why they love the Tiger guys. It was the guy that had like the harem of Russian women.
Tiger King?
Yeah. No. He was the fag. But then there was like that guy in the movie that had like the harem.
Oh, right. Yeah, I always forget about that.
The fat guy. Yeah, I forgot what his name was. But yeah.
God, I look insanely tan in this. Why the fuck do I look?
That's, yeah.
You don't look that good, buddy.
No, don't worry. Lay off yourself, man.
You look about as good as my man Fauci up there.
Tone, are you it was a rough week again for Fauci, by the way. Yeah, man. So
yes,
let's see
text
here. I
came
think
out,
I got. That's right. It was the text messages.
Do you
from
think he
Tony
was
Fauci
sitting there
this
like
week.
a week and a half ago, like, Martha, don't worry, they got the emails, they got the diary. At least they don't got my texts. Don't! The texts are really damning. That's the best part.
The texts are rough. Did you guys see these texts at all? The Tony Fauci text exchange. Tone, did you catch any of this? The Tony Fauci news coming out this week?
No, I've actually been a past week or so. I haven't really been plugged into the news stream as much.
Been working?
Probably better for you.
What a loser.
Yeah.
Well, we had like a solid month of just rain every day, which we are supposed to have down here in Florida, but it's just been so unpredictable with what time it was coming in at, and so it's been really screwing with what I do, and so now I'm backed up. And then this past week, luckily it's been sunny, but it's also been insanely hot, and I've been doing a lot of wax projects, a lot of buffing, and so it's pretty exhausting sitting there with a machine that gets so hot I got to wear gloves, and it's already like, I think the index today was like 115 or 120, and you're just getting wax sprayed all over you.
You know, I gotta go find a dentist because my 2 teeth are dead because I took a wrench to the teeth. You fucking complaining about the weather?
Hey, I've been in some dangerous spots.
People, go move to Florida and work on boats. Don't be a plumber in Chicago.
Hey, come be a plumber in Florida. Boats need it. Boat plumbing
problem
is
weather. God
nonstop.
damn.
Tony, you're living the dream out there. And once again, I love being blessed with the weather report from Florida from Tony. It's one of my favorite updates,
Tony
actually.
has the best life of all of us, man. It's so crazy.
It's a grand life down here for me.
You don't even realize it.
You're
sure.
living in the free state of DeSantis land, man. It's excellent, man. You have
Daddy
no idea.
Not for long, man. He's done, huh?
I know.
What are you
Apparently,
voting for?
he's begging Trump for a spot in the cabinet. I think, from what I've heard, or
Dude, no, his political career ended with the white boots.
I know.
For whatever reason, the white boots, dude. It wasn't the torture in Guantanamo Bay. It was the white boots.
You should just wear them and do a BA on camera, and there you go. That's the final nail in the coffin.
That's it.
We're gonna take back the White House.
Yeah. What happened to that guy?
Howard Dean, it ruined his career, man.
Ruined his career. One noise absolutely ruined it.
Only
So
because
amazing.
Jon Stewart and Stephen Colbert had influence.
I mean, that was one of the funniest things ever, man. It was like
Yeah.
before memes and GIFs and everything.
Yeah,
it
it
was
was
like him
awesome.
just it defined a generation, man.
That was a meme before memes existed.
Yeah,
It was like
man.
the first meme almost.
That
Tony
is so
Fauci in the news this week. Newly released texts from his government phone show him telling CDC Director Rochelle Walensky and
I remember that
Surgeon
witch.
General Vivek Murthy in January 2021 that the second mRNA dose, quote, theoretically could be associated with miscarriage in the first trimester because of cytokine storms and fever. Walensky called it definitely a good point. Publicly, Fauci later, after this exchange, said on legacy media that there were, quote, no red flags, no indication whatsoever of increased adverse outcomes when it comes to pregnant women taking the COVID-19 vaccine. And then as quickly as that article or information came out, CNN right on the ball saying that the false claims about miscarriage risk from COVID-19 vaccines are spreading online, Mike, and it is misinformation, Tone, disinformation.
But that is kind of true. Here's
Right.
my problem with this whole story. Nobody is actually going after what Fauci actually did wrong. So what ended up happening is they had a trial where they had like 900 and something women. And then by the end of the trial, they ended up like dropping 800 women from the trial. So it wasn't that 800 women had miscarriages. It's just that they ended up being like, they couldn't really count them in the trial. And now the right is running this as like, oh, COVID was actually 80% miscarriages.
Right.
It's not true at all. They actually haven't found a significant in miscarriages. But Fauci had the data of an incomplete study.
Right.
And then he went out there and told all of America that on every channel that the study proved it was safe. He got lucky. And this is my problem with COVID for both sides is it wasn't as bad as the right said as far as how bad the vaccines would be. And the left, you got lucky it wasn't that bad.
Right.
You didn't know. You got lucky. Fauci, you got lucky because all the studies were inconclusive. You didn't know pregnant women can take it.
I know. That's what's the amazing part about this story. Mike, you and I have been talking about this for a long time. Tony, I don't know how kind of in the know you are with this idea, but the reason there's no data to support the miscarriage information is because when it comes to the COVID mRNA vaccine, there's no data. They didn't test it. They just put it out there and waited to see what results would come back from the general public. They bypassed, because of the emergency, they bypassed the testing phase. That's what the warp speed was.
No,
The warp
remember
speed.
we had we talked about it. Turned out there was like a study they did at the very beginning, remember? And it was like the first, they even talked about it in the news and everything. It was like 10,000 people were going to get the experimental vaccine.
Right.
And after 2-3 months, the results were inconclusive and we need a larger study.
Right.
And they decided the American population would just be the test subjects of the larger study.
Exactly. Yeah.
I'm so glad that I never took the vaccine.
The rollout
But think
was
about
the
it, they
test.
scared people like Nona into taking it.
Yeah, absolutely.
She still talks about it. Like, what do they put in her? You know, mom and dad, mom who always talks shit about like the corporatization, you know, how venture capitalists were essentially taking over the medical industry.
Right.
And then she fell. I remember having an argument with mom during COVID where I was like, you read the data. And she was like, I saw the study. I read the data. And then like 3 months later, Pfizer came out and was like, we never released the data. There was
no data.
So you read the data that didn't exist.
Well, mom's actually mom was the one that finally because I called her up when everyone was talking about taking the vaccines and stuff, and I really didn't know if I should. I was like, you know, I wasn't sure about it. I didn't feel comfortable with, because, you know, it's just this thing just came out and I don't want something that I don't know much about being pumped through my veins. And I was actually kind of surprised because mom was very much like, she was like, if I was you, I would not take this vaccine. And she said the only reason why the main reason why I ended up taking it is because of your father. And I was like, okay, that makes sense.
What? No, how does that make sense?
I'm doing it for you.
I'm
doing it for you.
Because of dad's
This is a real
surgery.
question. But didn't dad take the vaccine?
I think dad took it because
Okay, so
he was
if
just,
dad right, but here's the thing. Dad takes the vaccine. Why does mom have to take the vaccine to save dad? If the vaccine works, dad should take it and then be fine, right?
well, they also, I think they required it at mom's work.
Yeah, it was called a mandate. They
probably did.
mandated,
It was a
and the
mandate,
government
too.
worked with Big Pharma to force the vaccine on everybody.
Yeah.
And the point being
a
is,
vaccine, a vaccine that Dr. Fauci and all the high members at the NIH, they all had rights to the patent on the Moderna
Right.
vaccine.
Right.
So they
Yeah,
all made money on it.
made a fortune off of
Hand
it,
over
man.
fist.
Which
Yeah.
is why I think everybody should be a little bit nervous about the new flu vaccine that has been approved by the FDA, the first ever mRNA flu vaccine. The reason why people like Nona are worried right now as far as what the mRNA is doing to them, because the mRNA technology, first and foremost, folks, it's called technology, and they inject it into you. You should avoid injecting technology into your body. I'm just starting
It's
right
like
there.
microbots? What are these things?
They call it technology. So the mRNA injects. It
We have
introduces-
great grandparents that all lived into their 90s. Zero technology injected into
injected.
their body.
Yeah.
Jaja used to piss mom off because Jaja used to like throw out the pills. that the doctors
Yeah,
would
of
give him, and he would
course.
just start taking supplements.
No, you drink
They weren't
cognac
even
in those
technology.
situations.
He'd drink cognac every night.
It's technology, and
Eat
what it
some
does is
ham.
it rewrites code in your DNA in order to create the flu in your body. Your body becomes a factory that creates flu, and then your body learns to react and fight the flu. That's what the mRNA COVID shot was. It made your body create COVID, create the I can't think of the name, the spike protein. It was a spike protein manufacturer. That's what the code was. The technology, the code that they put into your body made you a creator of the spike protein, the toxic element of COVID that kills. You became a creator of it. Your body literally manufactures it, and your DNA is wired and coded to create it. That's what they put in your body. And some of you got 8 shots of that shit in your body. It's unbelievable, man. It's
No, they're
unbelievable.
still going.
Now they're
Still
still going.
going.
So the FDA greenlights this mRNA flu vaccine. You have to read into this. It's unbelievable. They can't even, because they have to be somewhat honest, right? It's called
you
it's
know what-
Moderna's.
Yeah.
It's
Can I
called
tell you what kills me about this?
Yeah, man.
Because we have like aunts and uncles that still get the boosters and the flu shots, and they'll argue with like Nona about how the doctor tells them they need it, right? Listen, if you call me over to your house, I'm going to tell you you need all new pipes. I'm a plumber.
Right.
That's how I
yeah.
make my fucking money, right?
Yeah.
Same.
And
I
when
do
I
the
come
same
to
thing
your
with painting.
house, you can do the same thing with painting. If Tony comes on your
And
boat,
waxing.
guess what? You need a whole new finish. You know what I mean? Like that's how you make money.
I'll do it with waxing. With painting, because
And you-
waxing's not necessarily needed. But I'll be like, yeah, I could use it.
But you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like everybody expects it from us. We expect it from the mechanic. I came in for an oil change. He says I need brake pads. Motherfucker just wants more money, right? What makes you think the doctor is any different? The only difference between the doctor and the mechanic, the doctor's got fucking $250,000 of student loans to pay.
Yeah, man. Absolutely.
And a boat payment. The mechanic, you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
The doctor's just as much of a crook. Listen, capitalism is great. One of the consequences, a lot of crooks.
Yeah.
You got to be able to spot them.
Absolutely,
you know?
man. You got your shysters and your scammers, and this is a major scam. My favorite part, if you do any basic reading into the article and what they are offering up here, it showed a roughly 27% higher effectiveness than the standard flu shot. So you're getting less than 30% increase in effectiveness, according to their metrics, in the trial for this.
What does that even mean?
And here's the best part.
What does that
You
even
get
mean?
20
What are the parameters for effective?
Exactly. I don't know, but you get 27% more. But here's the kick. With higher rates of mild to moderate side effects. So you're getting less than 30% effectiveness for avoiding the flu, I guess, but at the same time you're getting moderate side effects.
I love it. I love it.
Do I want to have the flu or never get a boner again? Let's,
Bro, it's not even the Tone, we're at the point though. Here's what people don't understand. We know the side
Liquid
effects.
shits?
No, dude, the side effects of mRNA vaccine is heart attack, stroke, and turbo cancer, bro. That's
it's so much better than the flu.
Yeah,
it's incredible.
I didn't even bring it up. Our mom got the mRNA shot and then got cancer.
Turbo cancer.
She did get, yeah.
Think about how fast her cancer was.
It was literally
Think about
labeled
how
turbo.
fast that cancer was.
Yeah.
It was literally her doctors were like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true.
Think about it.
It was a turbo.
And she wasn't the only one.
Yeah.
It's like a common theme amongst people who got the shot.
Absolutely, man. It's just obvious what
Don't
happened
get
here.
the mRNA.
Do not get it.
It's a technology. It's experimental. We don't know what's in it.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's crazy.
And speaking of experimental tech, we talk about it week after week, and I was just so disgusted by this article in CBS News. Can taking weight loss drugs help you get hired? Yes. If you're a woman. Are you kidding me, dude? This is a native ad. This is an advertisement for Big Pharma, and they're convincing women to take these pills to look thinner because they know exactly this is anorexia in a shot or a pill. We're back to the 90s when they did the Calvin Klein ads with the heroin addicts, and everyone decided, you know what? I'm going to try and look like that heroin addict. I'm going to do what I can. I'll just start throwing up my meals and not eating, right? We're going through the same thing right here, right now.
First of all, AI is taking all the jobs. It doesn't matter if you're fat, skinny. You know what I mean? Like, you're unemployed if you don't have like a skill.
Yeah, man. So
Mike, you were so when you told me years ago that I should go into trade work, that I'd be wasting my time trying to go back to college. Man, I mean, I know you didn't even know how right you were gonna be, but holy shit. You were so fucking right. Like if I went into computer science or digital creating, I'd be
Tony. You know what Tony, I told the apprentice the other day, when you call me, you don't even have to say, "Hey, you were right." I already know. We might as well just save the time and start the sentence after that, because I already.
All hail the mighty Mike.
I already know.
Bow down to the mighty Mike.
Thank you. I already know I'm right.
We're not worthy. We're not worthy.
You could just start after the praise. I don't even need it. Just go ahead and start after it. You're talking
I
to
hope
a guy
Dad's
who bets
watching this
1,000,
section.
You know what I'm saying? I know. Yeah.
Mike sent me a very depressing video the other day of a guy who taught kids who are like seniors in high school, and they couldn't even complete sentences. The guy was like in tears.
I saw it.
Yeah, it was trending.
Oh,
yeah, it was.
Might have been the one I saw too.
Very heartbreaking. Man.
So I talked to. So on Friday, I ended up bartending instead of serving, and it was kind of. It was a little slow. I know. And I had a group of teachers sit down, and I had to mention it because I just seen that video. It was like a black guy.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, he was devastated.
So I saw that video, and I've seen videos of this recently. Sorry, colored. Which is funny because most black guys I've talked to. Most black guys I talk to do not care if you call them a black guy. Just like POC. If a black guy called me a white guy, I could care less. But anyways,
I prefer honky.
I prefer don't talk to me. But go ahead.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Walk on the other side of the street if you could, please.
Just don't address me.
I put my hand in my pocket where my wallet's at. When
I usually say, "Boy, speak when spoken to."
You got to do your best Southern accent. We tolerate the coloreds here.
Right.
This is my favorite. Whenever I'm
it's a live show, folks. We are on all the streaming services. Keep that in mind. I don't think we're on BET though. That might be the one place we're not on.
Oh man, I wonder why.
Yeah, what happened to BET?
Exist?
I don't know. Does it
still exist?
What was I? Oh, so the teachers, they were sitting at. It was like, people that worked at a school, and they were sitting down. I had to ask them. I was like, guys, I saw this video today, before work, of this guy who was a teacher, and who was crying about the fact that he's teaching high school and these kids can't like read, and the teacher's just like, I think I ruined their mood. Because like they looked like they were having a good time, and I was kind of chatting with them a little bit, and then when I said that,
brought up work.
I could just tell that like it all brought everything back down to like reality for them, and they all just kind of nodded their heads as they like looked at their drinks, and I was like, "Are you serious?" And they're like, "It's pretty bad," and I was like,
"No, they can't read.
These kids can't read. They
can't read. They can't do math."
University of Michigan.
So, one of the greatest things I had when I was like real little, I think it was like first or second grade, was a teacher who, she was like teaching me how like, because when I would do my math, I didn't like to do it on, like, she was like, you can see the numbers. And I was like, yes. And she was like, just visualize the numbers. And she really worked with me on that. And it helped me throughout my whole life. And then she taught me how to then translate that into showing your work. I think there's no teachers out there anymore that are like legitimately like working with students to help them. And then they brought in that Common Core math.
Right.
Yeah.
Where instead of trying to teach the kids how to like visualize and see why it is, like, she was really good because it wasn't just me, it was everybody in the class. She would actually show you why things are like, why is pi? Well, you draw the circle and you break it down, and it's like and then
it's mostly just delicious. I think you're really overthinking pie, my man. It's just straight up delicious, bro.
Unless you're talking the Darren Aronofsky movie, which is not delicious.
That's a
It's
freaky
anxiety.
movie. Yeah.
Great movie.
Tony,
About the Jews, by the way. About the Jews.
You're not allowed to talk about movies. Tony can't talk about movies. After Obsession, and then what was that other one you said before? Dude,
Obsession was fantastic. I knew you weren't gonna like it.
Dude, horror movies are the worst genre. It's the
That's why I
dumbest
pick 'em.
genre of movies.
That's why I
It's the
pick them,
dumbest
because I know
genre.
you don't like them. I want to find a
It's
horror movie
so
you do
dumb.
like.
We watched Obsession because Tony asked us to watch Obsession.
I
Sorry
was
to
thinking
skip
about
ahead
it. Do you know what the scariest movie you could probably watch is?
I'm
Sin
cross
City.
between Sin
Or
City.
Silence of the Lambs. You know
You-
why? Because that's like real shit.
Sin
City.
City's- No,
Do you
it's
know
a
why
great
Sin
movie.
City?
I
Do you know why
love
Sin City's a real horror? Because you
Why?
have a kid who's torturing women in a basement, and nobody could get to him because protected by the highest levels of the church and the state.
He's also
How
yellow.
real is that?
Yeah.
He's also yellow.
It
Like
fucking
bright yellow.
Horror movies are stupid because, dude, the real shit in the world is scarier than horror.
You might like Parasite then. Although it's not really
No.
scary, but Parasite was a good one.
Horror movies suck, dude.
It's more of a obsession. We're talking about the movie Obsession, a psychological thriller. 94% on the Rotten Tomatoes, which is really crazy.
Incredible movie.
Mind blown
Incredible
on
movie.
that,
It's
dude.
because you have to say that. It's so stupid.
I don't have to say shit.
No, because I say it's a dumb movie, so I'm a dumb monkey. I'm automatically a dumb
No.
monkey who doesn't understand art, and then that's why you have to say you love it. Otherwise,
No,
you're in the monkey category.
no. I raved about this movie before you saw it.
Dumb movie.
I had a feeling you weren't going to enjoy it because I know you
I've
don't
never-
like horror movies very much. But that's why I pick these types of movies, because I try to pick something that, like, I know either one of you or both of you haven't seen it, and it's outside of what I think both of you guys typically watch.
This is trending on TikTok too, so Emma was excited to watch it. She was really down and very stoked. For
She
this.
loved it. It was a woman movie.
She
That's what
loved it?
Tony loves it.
You know, Emma was into it. She thought it was interesting.
Thanks,
so
Mike.
Emma went
Dude,
online.
Every girl I've ever dated is like, I love scary movies. Yeah, because
know.
they're dumb, and you're dumb. Women
Not
are
all
dumb.
of them.
Horror
Not all of
movies are
them.
dumb. Everybody's fucking dumb, and they have to like it.
I thought
They
that
have to like it.
So I gotta say this. There were elements that I found to be kind of fun and interesting. It was a very predictable movie. Dialogue. I struggle with dialogue and the
Yes.
scripts. Just movies have. It's the. You know what?
I agree.
We grew up in the 90s. I think that was like the apex of film. You know what I'm saying? And we also grew up on 70s movies, which the
And
culture
80s movies.
70s,
yeah.
80s, 90s. It was just the apex of Hollywood filmmaking and just like
Lighting. Did you see that thing with not Jeff Goldblum? I
You
always
al-
say Jeff
you
Goldblum.
always say Jeff Goldblum.
Did Adam Carolla or Steve Carell?
like the older movies, Jeff Goldblum is always my go-to. No, the dude in The Big Lebowski.
Jeff
Bridges.
Lebowski. Jeff Bridges.
Did you see that thing? The interview where he said none of it was ad-libbed. That was all written script, and
No,
they were
if you-
actually like
you
following
read-
the script word for
You
word.
know this. You know the scene where the dude is like stuttering in the limo when he's like,
Yeah.
"Well, shit, fuck, man? She kidnapped herself. I saw online the script of that scene, and every single stutter is in the script.
It was they were word for word. And my point is if you go and then you'll see like anything made in the last like 20 years, the best scenes you'll see on Twitter or X, whatever. The actor's like, yeah, that was totally ad-libbed by,
yes.
Whoever.
Allegedly, according to legend, Quentin Tarantino has a strict you follow the script on his films.
You will read every N-word.
But apparently, did you hear about this, dude? Legendarily, the only actor that doesn't have to abide by his script word for word,
it's gotta be
Samuel L. Jackson.
Wow.
Yeah, he's allowed. He's allowed to accentuate the F-bombs and N-bombs. You know what I'm saying?
Straight down upon you with furious anger.
So I'll tell you, Obsession Tone, I was a little like, nah. The scene where he eats the cat in the sandwich, I can't get it out of my head. It's like disgusting me.
That was
still
gross.
to say. So Emma threw out to me yesterday a theory she saw on TikTok, and I thought you guys would like this. It's the cat theory. Did you see the cat theory?
No.
This is pretty cool. So the theory goes for the movie Obsession, and this is sweeping TikTok, that Bear's cat Sandy dies from the pills early in the first scene, basically in the first beginning part of the movie. And then he breaks the one wish willow and wishes Nikki would love him more than anyone in the whole world.
No.
And so the theory is Sandy's spirit, the spirit of the cat jumps into Nikki and possesses Nikki. And then all the actions that follow are very emblematic of a cat, like when she's hiding in the corner in the darkness, watching him sleep, which we're all cat owners. We know the cats do that, right? I mean, there's a lot of like weird stuff.
Can't all you fags just watch a movie? I'm not trying to read a book here. Go read a book. This is a movie.
I'm reading.
Mike and Art are two Southside magnets. That's
the gayest thing I've ever heard. Both of you are like,
just, hold on, let me get my dick out of my ass for a second. Continue the conversation.
I'm a fucking quarter gay just for being in this conversation. I think I'm gonna go look at a Subaru tomorrow.
Thinking about getting a hybrid.
What the fuck you guys talking about, man?
This is a theory online. So Nikki waits outside the bathroom for hours. She stares at him from corners and watches him sleep. Her eyes get really weird and reflective in the sheen and the low light. She pees on the floor when he's gone too long, which is like an act of defiance that cats do. She builds the shrine to the dead cat. And
beat your cat more, dude. Then they don't pee on the floor.
Yeah,
Jesus.
there you go. So, wow, all right.
You gotta know how to treat the pussy, you know?
For the record, none of us abuse our animals. Just for the
that's
record.
all right. No, we love our cats. We're good cats. So official word from director Curry Baker and Indy Navarrete, who I think is one of the producers and the writer-director of the movie. Shut down the theory. They said it's not a possession or demon, and it's not the cat. That the movie is based around the wish itself, twisting Nikki's free will into pure obsession, and that it is just
Here's my
the
whole
wish.
point, right?
How can they say that? But then you have the phone call scene when he calls, and then you hear her screaming in the background.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's the one scene that reveals that it's a possession.
For the straight audience, I wanted to watch Payback with Mel Gibson.
We're gonna watch. That'll be the next movie.
No,
though.
we've all seen that movie though.
There was no gay analogy of a cat.
First off,
I'll find one for you. I'll find a gay analogy for Payback.
Great movie with great actors.
Payback? No, we can't do Payback.
Oh, dude, it's a great
We've all seen that movie. It's a great movie.
Classic. I mean,
what are we gonna do after we all watch Payback for the third time? Come on here and go, hey, it was great.
You know?
No, Payback. Okay, Payback's a good movie. but it came out a long ass time ago, and everybody
Still a good
loves
movie.
it. It's a good,
but
like,
the director's cut came out like 5 years ago or some shit.
it's like, okay, why don't we all watch Back to the Future Part 2 and discuss it?
I'd rather do that. Yeah, great movie.
Yeah, because those are great movies, and we all just agree that it's a great movie. I liked Project Hail Mary was a good choice because it's a modern movie, and neither Frank nor I had seen it.
Right.
Gotta find it. And you're too rich, Tony. What was that on? That was
Rich,
on, like,
the
Peacock or
opposite of
something?
rich.
What was that on Peacock or some shit? What you got? What is that,
Obsession. I ended up renting it for like $10.
God,
but I needed to see it, and I'm glad I did. Okay.
You know how long it took me to find it on YouTube?
I gotta say though, there are a couple scenes that are incredible in my eyes.
I had to
in
watch that
movie.
shit like 40 minutes at a time.
It took me a couple viewings. I'm not gonna lie.
Really, I was glued to the screen.
Emma and I, we operate on a different level, you know.
Tony, you picked the worst movies, man.
I liked it. It got me thinking. Me and Emma talked about it for the next day.
You nailed it with the R.L. Stein.
It is it literally is a rip off of R.L. Stein.
It is not. So okay,
you make
it's
the
a
wish.
similar concept as other things.
No, make the
but it's not
make
a
the wish.
rip-off.
I was wrong about the book, but it's like Make a Wish story by L.O.
There's
I'm telling you.
something that's like it, yeah. Dude, it's the same story that's been told a million times. Come on. It's not
There's a
something
famous-
original like Avatar.
Literally, the story's called Make a
Dances with Wolves in
That's
Space.
an original story.
It's so original.
Yeah.
It is original. They put their dicks inside of the humans to let them control them. That's original.
No,
Never seen that
literally,
happen.
no, dude.
Nobody puts their dick in a human. They put their dicks in animals. Get it right.
Dude, literally, it was called "Be Careful What You Wish For."
Yeah, there you go.
It's freaking R.L. Stein, man.
Goosebumps
Nothing's
was
original.
Dude,
No.
Goosebumps was amazing.
Goosebumps was so good, man.
That was
Yeah.
I had we had like the subscription where it would just like come every month.
Dude, it's crazy that kids don't read. We grew up like just reading even crap,
I
but we
know.
were reading. It's like kids are just not even reading anymore. We're screwed as a generation. That's why we're all going to
No,
get
we're totally
drafted.
screwed.
Everyone's too fat and too dumb to do anything,
Bro,
so we're going to get
it's
drafted.
why it's literally I don't understand it. It's literally why they raise the sales tax in Illinois, and then when I tell everybody they raise the sales tax, they're like, "What do you mean? When did this happen?"
It's so bad. It's like we all just lost our
voted
long-term
for it.
memory.
Apparently
Yeah.
we've dude, I'm loving how who's that Hong chick?
Oh yeah, from Wisconsin. Yeah, the
Dude,
Hong.
Wisconsin,
She lost. She lost.
The Democrats of Wisconsin are like, wait a minute, this might be rigged. This mail-in voting. We all voted for this socialist.
Yeah.
And then the mail-in votes came in late.
Yes.
And she lost.
Because the establishment picked their candidate.
It's insane. It's
Did-
insane.
Did you
It's
see
my
Jen
biggest
Psaki
gripe-
this week?
No.
Bro, Jen Psaki. They like can't hide.
No.
Oh, dude, it's so well. First of all, we never get to do Ms. Now as much as we used to. The PMS Now. It's Mrs. Now though. Did you notice this Miss
I
Now?
forget it's still a network.
Yeah, Miss Now. It's so funny, dude. Miss Now is still a
It is
station.
Miss Now. It's literally Miss Now.
It's Miss Now. Yeah.
Where even the men are women.
And I didn't make that up. That's from Adam Curry from the No Agenda podcast, which I'm a huge fan of, and I don't think I brought it up yet on the show. But John C.
Dude.
Dvorak died, and it was he's one of my favorites. I love John C. Dvorak.
Rest in
Huge
peace.
loss in the podcasting world. It's the original podcast. No Agenda is the first podcast. Yeah, may he rest in peace. Brilliant guy. But
This is hilarious. It's literally two men, two women, two black, two white. It's literally black woman, white woman, black man, white man. And
Then you got
when
the-
I say black man, I mean
the Fro.
Fro.
Yeah,
He's a
yeah,
brother.
that's Justin Pearson's brother, dude. Come on.
This is a brother, you know. What
Oh
I mean?
yeah, he's got the dashiki in the back, dude. They wouldn't let him wear the dashiki.
I don't want to come off too strong, you know.
This guy
So
listens
here's-
to 90s hip hop.
Tony, do you remember? Wow. Hey, USA's not around anymore, bro.
I know you're a racist, man. Damn.
Yeah, man, I love it. It's in the blood. It's in the blood, people. Tone, do you remember Jen Psaki? She was Joe Biden's press secretary. If I don't remember, know if you remember. And then she
Still
became
hot.
vaguely.
She's got.
Still
She's a
hot.
host.
I like the
She's not-
redhead. You know.
I'm down, absolutely. But she's a little evil, and she's gonna admit something here.
I think the evil, like Megyn Kelly, it like makes you
I like
hotter.
it. Yeah, I know.
It does
It's-
make you a little hotter. You know what I mean?
See, I'm not down with the boss babe, but I'm down with the like evil boss babe. You know what I'm saying? Like the
Well, what the
dominatrix
Democrats
babe.
never understood is like 40-year-old Psaki in a pantsuit, smoking hot. 70-year-old Clinton, nobody wants it. Not interested.
I'm sorry, but I said this like 10 years ago when Emma and I were talking about voting in the Clinton-Trump election. I was like, I can't vote for someone who looks like my mom.
She
looks
does. I was literally
No,
thinking
no,
that.
I do not want my mom telling me what's going on with the country on national television. And I know I'm not alone, by the way, because she had that bob haircut that every
I was just
90s
saying,
mom
no.
had. All of the moms had it.
Nobody born in the 80s or 90s is voting for her.
No.
I'll never forget Georgia during that election. He was like, I was like, do you think Hillary will win? And he just laughed.
Yeah.
And he said, he literally said, Mike, America will elect a Jew before they elect a woman.
From a guy who hated the Jews, dude.
Oh, Frank, you didn't hate the Jews. You didn't hate the Jews. He said Jews you needed them for being lawyers and accountants. No, but it was so funny because he said it was a miracle. Like he always said it was funny that they elected a Christian, and like he was saying a Jew would never happen, and a woman. They'll do a Jew
Not
before
even
a
it.
woman. You know?
Our grandfather hated Jews. I got to say, I brought one of my girlfriends in high school to meet the grandparents, and Judge went on a cognac-fueled rant about how evil the Jews were and how they're taking over the world. And I was having my girlfriend Sarah Rubenstein meet him, and or I can't remember, but you remember her last name. It was something around those lines. Yeah. There was a Steen in the last name. Is all I want to say.
And Judge, he just knew by the nose.
He knew immediately. No, you know what it was? It was the Jew tits. He saw the Jew tits. He knew exactly what was happening here.
Really, he was looking out for you. He was like, I know you're hypnotized.
By the Jew tits.
This is how they do it. They hit you with the tits, man. He's like, I've been there. I've done that.
So stand aside, son. I'm going to say some anti-Semitic shit, and I'm going to end this relationship before it gets too far.
Frank, you did the right thing by bringing her here. Now let me ruin this relationship.
Let me talk to you about how the Jews have ruined the world. Jaja, he was Nick Fuentes before Nick Fuentes was even born. It's unbelievable, dude. We were living with a Fuentes, dude.
World War II was the Jews' fault, just so you know. That was
Hey, this is a survivor of the Polish Blitzkrieg, so he's allowed to have the opinion that he had, right?
What's crazy is I don't think what he was really what's crazy is even now, the more I read about World War II, it's such a nuanced time. And there's so many things going on.
Yeah.
And the Jews did do you know what I mean? I'm not saying they
Absolutely.
deserve to be genocided off the planet, but
Right.
it's not like they were perfect in some of these countries, like Poland.
There's
it's
two sides
no
to every
wonder-
argument.
It's no wonder why a lot of the Polish invited the Germans in. You know?
Mike, I think what you're trying to say is when it comes to World War II and the Holocaust, good people on both sides. Is what you're trying to say.
Have you met
Excuse me?
Yeah, I'm saying it's nuanced. You know what I mean?
It's good people on both sides, man. Come on.
Frank playing 4D checkers over here.
You got me on that one. Yeah, you got me on that one.
Tone, I brought it up to you last time you were on the show, which is, have you picked Democratic? When's the last time you voted for a Democratic politician that you actually picked or voted for? Right?
Yeah,
you
right.
haven't. And the truth is, Jen Psaki here is going to admit, you know what? You've never picked your own
Never.
candidate.
really, and I want to bring Liz Smith into this conversation because Liz and I grew up in Democratic politics. We're still young, of course, but we grew up in
Man, she's
Democratic
not that
politics
hot
together,
anymore.
and I
The
think we both-
Ozempic.
Dude, no, TDS, Ozempic. Yeah, dude, the Ozempic's killing everybody,
looks
bro.
Crazy now.
No, it's terrible, man.
remember well when party leadership really selected the nominees. Now, you would never.
Dude, she literally just said what we've been saying from day one, dude. You guys don't vote for your fucking nominees. They pick them. They get into a room and they pick your
You
candidate.
can almost hear her earpiece going off, going, "No, you're not supposed to say that out loud. What are you doing? Backtrack.
You
We're
hear
live.
fucking buzzing going on.
That's my ear itching."
That part was in parentheses on the teleprompter.
Quotations.
Really selected the nominees. Now, you would never say it that way exactly, but
She's doubling down, dude.
Doubling
She's
down,
doubling
man.
down. No, we wouldn't say it out loud.
they would.
But you can now.
Now we can't. We're free. You know, they really did because they would put money behind it. They would endorse. And now it looks very much like party leaders are not picking the nominees. In fact, party leaders pushing nominees is a negative. It is.
So you nailed it, bro. You are right on the money. The mail-in voting miraculously at the last minute nudged Hong out of the governorship. I think it was for governor in Wisconsin, if I'm not mistaken.
No, was it?
Maybe it was the Senate or
I don't
Congress.
remember.
Either way,
All I
last
know
minute
is-
by
yeah.
the establishment to pick their candidate. They did it with Joe Bidden over Bernie in 2024.
California.
Yes.
I mean, all these last minute mail-in voting, these surges come in, and then it's just the establishment candidate now has a position. They even vote to raise the sales tax. You know what I mean? It's
it
like,
happens here in Colorado every time.
what's going on?
Look, these anti-Jew candidates are just not going to win, man. It's not going to happen. I think they screwed themselves in Michigan. El Said is not going to win. This Mike Brown guy, or some white guy Republican now is going to win in Michigan.
Madami won.
New York,
I think we lost our
bro.
minds.
No, I'm telling you, I think it was too big to rig. I think just like I think that the Democratic establishment, there's hubris going on. There's this element of we've been rigging this thing for so long, no one can stop us. And then maybe every once in a while, like with Trump in 2016, they get sideswiped. They get blindsided by a guy who actually has genuine support. And then they didn't pump the ballots enough. They didn't rig it enough to overtake it. And so I think Ma'am Dammy was a shock to the system. I think they surprised the establishment. And now what we're seeing is the reaction. And that's why immediately after that, what happened, like Nazi tattoo guy all of a sudden, oh, we got to bring these people out of the woodworks who claim he raped them like 10 years ago.
That
like,
was crazy.
We got to freaking go extremo now to get rid of these people.
No, they don't understand that it's crazy. You didn't care that he had a Nazi tattoo. You didn't get rid of him until the girls had rape allegations.
And those allegations are so suspect. I mean, I'm sorry. Like, I'm down with the
So
believe
suspect.
women, but none of those seemed really legitimate on any
My
level.
point is, you're going for a job where you're going to be voting on policy. So I
Right.
care more about your Nazi affiliation than your rape allegations.
Yeah, man.
Because here's the thing, you're never going to have to vote on rape. You might have to vote on socialist policies.
Right.
Well, when it comes to pro-choice, that's a rape topic right there. Abortion. Where that goes into. Just
Tony, are
adding.
you psycho? Do you look at the docket?
I'm just saying, like that's
Have you
a lot of
Tony,
people bring up.
Tony, have you been following Mike's algo? Because it is that time of the show for me to bust out Mike's algo. And Mike's algo is, of course,
Hold on, though. Remember the Democrats said they didn't want abortion up until birth?
I don't
They used to
remember.
they
Maybe
used to say
to.
that was a crazy right-wing thing.
yeah.
And here they are signing it into law. Up until birth.
Yeah, up until birth. These are a bunch of liberal women here. And this is up until, look at, they're happy. Oh, they're so thrilled.
They're celebrating. Now we can kill these babies up until birth.
Yeah, pretty crazy.
See-
Up to birth. Up to birth. That is a fully realized, fully functioning human being
Yeah,
They
not till
are
birth.
they
That's
have
too
legalized
much.
now they're saying because and I will give credit here to the other side, which is they're saying these are in extreme circumstances where the mother's life is in jeopardy. Mom might die, kid has something going on, and they have to abort the pregnancy to save the life of the woman. They're saying, right?
Okay,
But
that's
you
fair.
know, like if you actually look at the law, there's no state that stops the abortion to save the mother.
Yeah,
Or
that's
like,
Wait,
or
to
no,
save the kid.
no, yeah, to to save the kid and kill the mother. I'm
Right.
sorry. Every state has laws where they will abort to save the mother.
Right. Okay,
that's what I'm saying.
that makes sense.
And so this whole thing of like, you know, the mother's gonna die or whatever. My whole point is we shouldn't be celebrating. It's not like something to celebrate.
I think the gross
Aborting
part is the smiles,
kids up to
the
birth.
smiles, the ear to ear smiles, cheering, the glee. Like
and
you're
I
talking
can't
about
help but
killing
notice-
children.
I
you
can't
know.
help but notice it's all white women. I always say this, Tony, you would love this. I always tell people I am pro-choice, and I am pro-choice, and I'm for abortion because I'm a racist.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, that's right, man. That's
Yeah,
right.
Tony. I knew
Because
you
it
would
affects
love
mostly the minority communities.
it. Do you know more black babies are aborted than any other babies in the country? And you could literally look at when Roe v. Wade was passed and black women were afforded abortion rights. Like literally like 14, 15 years later, there was a plummet in crime.
It's incredible. That is actually nuts. I know that is like, holy cow, dude. Yeah.
They actually say that the most dangerous place for a black child is in a black mother's womb. Because more black.
Excuse me?
Because
That's insane.
statistically, you're more likely to be the black babies are. The Planned Parenthood was literally started by KKK members. The whole point was to tell these because you literally just gave these women the right to abort kids. And we treat it like in the liberal areas, we treat it like it's this liberation of women and it's women's freedom and rights, but it's essentially it's eugenics.
It totally is eugenics. And it was brought on by Nazis that, again, through Operation Paperclip and the CIA we brought over here.
It's not just black babies. It's who's going to get an abortion. Is it the rich family?
Right.
Or the poor family?
Well, that's part of the reason why I think that it is a good thing, is because if you can't afford to give that baby a healthy life to grow in or a healthy home to grow in because you're broke and poor, then yeah, before that baby even reaches consciousness, yeah, or becomes a
Do you
baby.
know who was born to like the most poor family? Like, dude, there was a family who literally had dirt floors and could barely afford to live. Do you know who? You know Pepino.
Yeah, I know. My family.
So she aborted. You know what I mean? Like it's.
But that's, I mean, I think that's a little bit of a different case just
It's
because,
not.
because they worked on a farm, you know, and the kids would help.
The
with the work.
difference is our dad had a dad.
And plus, I don't think they really had sufficient, like, doctors and hospitals that they could just go to get the abortion out in Italy. I don't know anything about, Italy back then. So, but I think it was
But
just
the whole point is,
now
yeah,
it's
so
much more prevalent.
Aren't you better off just having? So you would argue abortion is better. I would argue it would be better for just the fathers to stay with the mothers and have the kids.
I mean, if
which
I
is
had a
what-
kid
which
right
is what
now,
they-
I'd be fucked. There's no way that kid would have a good start. I'd be absolutely screwed. I got a tiny apartment that I can barely afford, and
if you listen, I think you get a girl pregnant, you got a few months, you're gonna grow up real quick.
You make the
And
necessary changes
You're
to be the
gonna,
man.
you're gonna,
Absolutely. I'm a firm believer. I've seen it myself with my own friends, to be totally honest. Guys who, you and I know my friends. There's a, Dave, for instance, Could you imagine that guy just righting the ship and no longer being maniac mountain climber and loving the ladies and suddenly being a stay-at-home dad with 3 kids and cleaning puke off his shirt and all this stuff? The stories he tells, guys, it used to be jumping out of helicopters, skiing mountains and blondes and boobs and all this, and now it's like, I'm cleaning up my 3rd pile of puke at 3 a.m. from the other kid because everyone's got the flu and you're listening. So you grow up real fast with the kids.
Yeah, but you see, like I see it where like you'll literally have a 26-year-old who has no wife, no kids, not still living at home. You know what I mean? And he doesn't
feel
really
targeted.
No. And he doesn't really give a fuck. And then you got this 28-year-old who's got 4 little kids, and he's like, "Oh, we got some downtime. You want me to clean your truck?"
Wow.
This guy just wants us to like him, and you know what I mean, talk good about it. You know what I'm saying? Like it's
I think this is an interesting take.
It's the hunger of like yeah.
I also think though, with the responsibility of being a parent and a father, it just all around makes you a better human being and
makes you grow up. Yeah, mature.
You know, and you start to be instead of being someone who tries to be. I think instead of having the mentality of being dependent on things, you become the provider, and so that is.
But he's talking about being
shift.
he's talking about being a father, right? And that's where me and Tony, I see the disagreement there. Is like the problem is you have a lot of guys who the government becomes the father.
That's what I'm saying. It's cultural. There's this cultural divide going on, and that's why it was so hilarious. Continuing on with Mike's checking in with Mike's algo. He had the liberal women. He had the liberal, and then we have the water buffaloes. And Mike knows the water buffalo. Yeah.
Kamala Harris was literally like, "I need you to put me with somebody that makes me look pretty." Bring on the water buffalo, Stacey Abrams. Dude.
Stacey Abrams, the only one who Ozempic has no effect on, apparently.
Man, Kamala looks so. I haven't seen Kamala since she was running. Why does she look so just bad?
Yeah. Do you know she's not black? Actually, she is actually Indian, Jamaican, Canadian. But look, she's next to an actual black person. That's why she look.
The best part about this is both of them lost. They're like they're losers. They're losers. Yeah. This is literally 2 losers, like giving advice to winners. Listen, one of the best parts about getting old is you realize never listen to somebody who's a bigger loser than you. You know what I mean? I'm never taking financial advice from somebody broker than me, or weight loss advice from somebody fatter than me. You know what I mean?
Yes, exactly.
That's crazy.
Or body positivity advice from ugly people.
From fat black women.
Just gotta love yourself. Oh, you gotta get on a diet.
Tony, these are your people, brother.
This is your party. This is who you're voting for in 2028, man. This might be the ticket. This could be the ticket in 2028.
Listen to the genius. They spew.
I hope not.
All right, we got the camel and a water buffalo. My 2 favorite animals.
Here we are in the Serengeti.
In their natural habitat. You got the camel and the water buffalo.
Steve Irwin, where's he at?
Watering hole.
Right on cue with the whole cultural aspect of freebies and how just different perspectives of how we see the government. Here's Stacey Abrams, failed gubernatorial candidate.
To be fair, I mean, compare the shoulders of these two to Don Lemon and that.
Right. Great call, dude. Yes.
They got broader shoulders than Mandami and Al-Udatsi or whatever the fuck.
I think this is why they don't bring in Michelle Obama. You can't have the shoulders of a linebacker up in this.
You have the widescreen camera on her.
Don't talk about Mish that way. That's my girl.
Talk about Big Mike. It's got Big Mike.
Big Mike.
Big Mish.
Well,
And so here we go. So Stacey Abrams, failed gubernatorial candidate, and then Kamala Harris, failed presidential candidate, are going to talk about why America's racist and we're basically still living under an authoritarianism.
AKA Black Kool-Aid Man.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh no, Kool-Aid man.
Well, I think it's emblematic of both the challenge and the opportunity. You know, I'm from the South. I grew up in Mississippi, came of age in Georgia. And I know you've been spending a lot of time in the South recently.
Yeah.
You've been to Tennessee and Louisiana and North Carolina.
Yeah.
And what I tell people when they want to understand what authoritarianism can look like in the U.S., I say look south. We have lived under soft authoritarianism, I would say.
South like Cuba? Or South like Venezuela? Or
South Carolina? What are we talking about here?
People are lighting their bonfires with guns. Like, what are you talking about, man?
I love the Kamala just like,
Yo, dude, she knows she's in crazy town now, and she's like, oh my God, I'm trying to
She's
run
in
again. in
mid-orgasm
2020.
right now. Look at that face.
Under soft authoritarianism, I would say since 1776. And what this meant is that we have seen the warning signs long before the rest of the country.
Tony, are you living in soft authoritarianism?
I didn't know I was, but apparently I am.
Under the dictatorial rule of that monster Ron DeSantis, who had the only open state during the COVID lockdowns?
I need to tell this to the guy on 14th Street past the bridge, who he's an old man that at 8 o'clock in the morning, you'll hear him with his boombox blasting techno music and dancing very intensely and seriously with two nasty looking stuffed animals. Just
Wow. Florida man.
right on the
Only
street.
happens in communism, Tony.
No
That's
shoes.
I don't know if you know a lot about Hitler Germany, Nazi Germany. Lots of homeless men dancing.
With the boombox.
Living under soft authoritarianism in the South since 1776, Stacey Abrams, get out of this country if you hate it so much. You're literally saying that 1776, our fucking revolution was an authoritarian takeover. Get out of here. Go somewhere better if you like it elsewhere. Honestly, like you don't like it here. You have enough money, by the way. We know this because it was revealed through the Doge Boys that you received $2 million from US aid for nothing, for no reason.
That's so much money.
Unbelievable. Yeah.
What did she do?
She created a podcast where she has Kamala Harris on and she talks about racist shit.
She's literally a failed gubernatorial candidate.
She literally was on the payroll with the USAID stuff. Remember when that came out? It was unbelievable.
Yeah.
I gotta look it up. I gotta look it up now that I'm spouting
I forgot what her
nonsense. I don't wanna-
organization was called. Yeah.
She's a grifter. She's a race hustler. It's just so gross that
She's
to
never
me,
actually held office though, right?
I don't think she's ever won. No.
So
Let me see here. Stacey Abrams, USAID. Either way, Mike, good clips. I love it. You're nailing the liberal women. You got the chicks celebrating the killing of the kids. They're literally celebrating killing kids like when they're ready to be born. That's what's so just evil about it. I don't care what you think about, abortion and all that stuff. We're talking about right up to birth. They're
Yeah,
letting you kill that kid then. Because
That needs
right
to
up
be in
to
like very specific circumstances. I mean, if you've got to the
But Tony,
point where it's-
here's the point though. Where do you draw the line?
that's also a tough one,
It's-
because if it does take the life of the mother or affects her, I don't know. That's why I say it shouldn't just be a blanket thing. It should just be,
I don't
a
think you
very
understand.
small,
I
specific
don't think you
amount.
understand like the whole like abortion thing. The whole abortion movement started because these guys literally said black and other undesirable women don't have it in them to practice
Putting on a condom.
yeah, they don't have it in them to practice birth control. So we need to legalize abortion for them. Like that's literally why the whole movement started. The Roe v. Wade and all that started. Every time you hear about like women had to get abortions with coat hangers in an alley,
right?
Like who do you think that was?
I mean, abortion, the issue with abortion, I think, is just that, like, yeah, there are people who there are people who have accidents. There are people who, they're just in the moment and they don't have a condom, so they just fuck anyways. And the guy's an idiot and has no pullout game. But I think a lot of it too is sexual assault, rape, stuff like that, and that's where it should be allowed as well. I don't think that I think up until a certain point in the pregnancy, it should be a case by case thing, but it shouldn't just be disallowed or like just openly allowed. I think that there should be a case on it each time, which I think there is. I don't know if you could just go and get one like as easily as
Oh yeah, you
people
can
seem
just
to
go
claim.
get one. No, yeah, you can just go get one.
Which
You
I
can
don't
just-
think that's okay.
You can go get one anytime.
You can fly out on the taxpayer dollar to Colorado to have an abortion.
Same with Illinois.
Yeah.
But as well, I'm not a woman. I have no idea what being pregnant would be like
Dude,
or would do to me.
Did you hear about that crazy case with the
I'm looking it up right now.
with the surrogate?
Oh, I was thinking of the Planned Parenthood where they sold body parts of the aborted fetuses.
Dude, there's this crazy thing out of California. So this California couple, they paid a woman to be a surrogate, right? So they impregnate her with the couple's egg and sperm. So it's technically the couple's kid, but then they find out through a DNA test the kid has a heart defect. So the couple wants the lady to abort the kid. Instead, the lady flies to Texas, where it's illegal, and then doesn't abort the kid and has the kid. And now they're arguing over who has custody over the kid.
Wow.
That's an interesting.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's interesting.
Doesn't that get
Okay.
crazy? Doesn't that get crazy? And I
That
think
takes some turns.
And I think and I think the whole problem is we've totally we've just lost our way. You know what I mean?
Okay,
And at that point, it's like, we just got to go back to like biblical. Man marries woman, has kid,
God
right?
send the flood. It's the flood time, man.
I hate to say it, but I think it's just like it gets real dirty. You know what I mean?
In regards to my claim about Stacey Abrams and USAID, they're saying allegedly there's no official connection to the agency. There's the claim that she pocketed or directed $2 billion USAID grant for her NGO rural stove upgrades in Georgia, which is allegedly wrong. The $2 billion figure was an EPA grant from the Biden era Inflation Reduction Act Greenhouse Gas Reduction Fund, and awarded in 2024 to Power Forward Communities, a coalition that was including Rewiring America, which is Abrams served as senior counsel and senior advisor from March 2023.
Remember when he
was
was president? I literally kept saying the one good thing he did was the CHIPS Act. 0 computer chips have been built, but Stacey Abrams got $1 billion.
$2 billion.
$2 billion,
But not her, Mike. Not her, bro. You're a conspiracy theorist. She didn't get it. This company she was on the board of got it, bro. What are you talking about?
The one thing I praise Biden for, 0 chips still have been built, but yeah, Stacey Abrams got $2 billion. Okay.
And then as far as this fella on the screen here, David Daleiden, he was an undercover journalist, and he posed as a fake biomedical company and recorded Planned Parenthood officials discussing fetal tissue and organ procurement, including pricing talk methods to keep specimens
how they
more
make the
intact.
money, dude.
Yeah,
That's
they
how they
sell
make
the
their
body
money.
parts.
Dude, even the COVID vaccine, they had to use the fetus stem cells.
Yeah, they did.
Like they
Yeah,
literally had to
absolutely.
use aborted fetuses to make the COVID vaccine.
What's
So
interesting
you
about-
fucking lefties who are all for COVID and against abortion, it's like, dude, you guys don't even know what you're for and against.
To be fair, Planned Parenthood insists they only recovered costs and never technically sold the body parts for profit. And this guy, David Daleiden, went through years, if not decades, of litigation and court proceedings. The state went after him to stop him. California specifically, this is where it went down. And you guys will love to hear this, actually, because it ties into what we were just looking at. Then Attorney General Kamala Harris opened an investigation into Delayden rather than Planned Parenthood and took him to court and basically ruined his life.
That's what they do, man.
Why not go into? That's so stupid.
But when you're curious as to why was Kamala Harris basically gifted with the spot to be their chosen candidate in 2024 to replace Joe Biden with his dementia, well, maybe your answer lies in the fact that she helped not stop Planned Parenthood from selling baby body parts. She took out the guy, the investigative journalist, who uncovered them selling the Planned Parenthood body parts of the babies. So Kamala Harris, just like I believe Ketanji Brown Jackson, who was a part of the Epstein trial, if I'm not mistaken. What was Ketanji Brown Jackson?
She was, what was that?
I thought it was the first Epstein thing, man.
No.
Am I not right? You're looking it up too. I know you are. No, it's so it's just, my point being is there's a reward down the line for playing ball and being a part of the club, or at least helping the big club that you might not be a part of. But it's one of those things. Ketanji Brown, she was a part of some famous case. I just can't really remember exactly what it was, but it does feel like she was eventually, essentially, given the gift of the Supreme Court justice because she played ball during the, I think it was during the Obama years.
Pizzagate shit.
I think it might have, dude. I think you're right. I think it was Pizzagate.
I forgot what it was. Fuck.
I think you're right on the money. Actually.
Right, it was like that Pizzagate case where she was actually the judge.
Yes, Ketanji Brown Jackson was the judge who presided over the sentencing of Pizzagate gunmen in June 2017.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to find. Yes.
Judge Jackson
Isn't that crazy,
sentenced
Tony?
Edgar
Remember
Madison Welch to
Pizzagate?
4 years in prison.
I do remember Pizzagate.
Yeah.
You know about the Epstein files with the pizza talk?
Yeah.
It's all these billionaires talking about pizza.
It's funny how I feel like what was happening at the time was they were just spewing out a ton of different controversies, and a lot of them were ridiculous to cover up the ones that were being leaked that were actually true, like Pizzagate, which ended up being a part of the Epstein.
Crazy.
You read the Epstein files, dude. Why are all these billionaires talking about pizza and grape soda? Like, come on,
more than
man.
us. Dude, we definitely eat pizza more than them, and we don't talk about it that much.
And grape soda, none of you are black. Come on. I don't believe any of this,
And
man.
I'm probably going to eat pizza and have grape soda after this conversation.
I'm thinking about grape soda right now.
No!
Thinking I should go to the store and get some. Where's some
Thinking
grapes?
about what frozen pizza I got.
Yeah, man. All right. Well, it's all a big club. We're not in it, but I want to thank everybody for joining our little club we got here at the Dude Man Podcast. Fastest hour in the universe. I think we covered it all. Mike, we did your algo. We did all the topics. We talked about Obsession.
Tony
Great movie.
came in. All right.
Tony jumped in at the last minute. I know he has to go because he's a busy guy.
We're going to have a better movie next time. I'm telling you. This Obsession.
I'll pick a better one.
I already got a good one.
What?
Spider-Man.
So yes, because not the new Spider-Man, though, not the new Spider-Man. I can't afford to go to the movie
Yes.
theaters just yet.
I can't.
It's the main reason.
But that says it all. That says it all, man.
At the same time, every time he talks about a movie, I don't have that subscription.
So this one's on
Tony,
Netflix.
Cancel your subscriptions. You can afford.
This one's on Netflix. Because they just dropped the last the Doomsday, the new Avengers movie, which is gonna be, I think it's gonna be ridiculously stupid.
Hey, new season of Tires, man. You see Tires? Good show.
What the hell's Tires?
You haven't seen Tires?
This is a show about cars.
It's with Shane Gillis. It's a great show. Watch it, man. So
I gotta
funny.
check it out. Yeah, I've
so
not seen
funny.
this.
Netflix, Tires. They got a new season. It's a great show.
But I figured since they're trying to restart the Marvel thing, I canceled one of my subscriptions, or a bunch of my subscriptions, and then I got Disney for a month. And I was like, all right, I'll see some of these like those new Marvel movies that have come out that I haven't seen. And my God, they're terrible. The Shaolin and the Ten Rings. Or
Oh, I
whatever.
gave it all up. No, yeah.
Terrible.
That's,
I tried because I did like Loki season 1. I thought that was okay. Tried watching season 2. I can't.
I
Get
didn't know
through
you
it.
drove a Subaru, Tone. All right,
Yeah,
right on.
I told you, he's halfway. Frank's 3/4.
But I did. I figured.
I'm
The
a
next
quarter
movie.
just by association.
It's the shedding. It's the shedding of the game.
Your Dana scale is starting to shift just by exposure. I figured we would do a movie that I know you guys haven't seen because it is a cartoon. Technically, it's an animated movie. That is, in my opinion, one of the best Marvel movies to come out.
I already know what you're gonna say.
Up there with some of the best superhero movies. And in my
Bold
opinion,
statement.
it is on par, if not maybe a little bit better than Spider-Man 2. It's Into the Spider-Verse.
It's gonna be gay and woke. I already know what you're gonna say. Just say it now. You've
Okay.
wasted
I
enough of
already
our
know
time.
it's
I love
already
it
know
because
it's
I
great.
love that movie. It's a fantastic movie.
What's the
Is that
movie?
the one
I
that
don't
just
know if
came
you guys
out?
are gonna
What
like.
is
I
Into the
think Mike's
Spider-Verse?
gonna hate it, but it's
Didn't
called
that come
Into
out
the
like 10 years
Spider-Verse.
ago?
No, maybe like 5 years ago ish.
Yeah, I don't know. Dude,
Hey, you want to watch Payback from the 80s?
95, but I would rather do. I can't do. I don't think I can do cartoon. I don't know. There's something about
Trust me.
guys.
I'm not
I.
doing cartoon.
That's
It's
why I don't
animated.
do. I see anime meant you shouldn't be watching anime after 15. I
Yeah,
feel
give
like
it a shot.
yeah. that's- I
Give
don't
it a
know.
shot.
dude.
It's a great movie.
No.
Trust
I
me.
feel like if I start watching anime, the next thing I'm gonna realize I'm writing a manifesto, and I'm like,
Well, here's what happens, right? You watch anime, you write a manifesto, and then the FBI comes to your house. They find a hard drive of child
porn.
It's not anime.
Which
it's animated.
according to Hunter Biden, put there by the Jews. I don't know if you saw that
Always
interview.
Jews.
Dude.
That's your best defense.
I
So,
don't-
here's the drill. Here's what you do. You blame the Jews and then hire a Jewish lawyer. It's the great.
Did you see the Tucker Hunter interview, dude? Tucker and Hunter basically concluded the Jews created the laptop and set up Hunter Biden through the laptop.
They
That
set
was
him up,
that was
dude.
that was the whole interview. It's all about the Jews, Tone.
What is
Watch
going
out
on
for the
with Tucker
Jews.
Carlson, man?
They're
Holy
putting
shit.
child porn on your computer as we speak right now. Folks, thanks for tuning in, enjoying the
Trying
good
to
times,
find a
great oldies.
movie.
Into the
Dude.
Spider-Verse.
Dude, Sean, thanks for tuning in and
Talking
jumping
about
in on the
dicks.
chat. I love it, man. AOC for president, and I draw the line at the knockers. Dude, John, I agree with you, my man. Absolutely.
That is the one thing about AOC. Her tits are getting bigger. So
Fantastic
I'm mad
titties.
about the
Yeah, I'm
tits,
telling
yeah.
you. Don't
But-
fall for them titties, people.
Yeah, she's getting to that point.
You keep saying it. I'm seeing it. There's a thickness. She has a thickening. There's an abuela thickening going on. You know, in the movie Thinner, someone went up to her and they're like, thicker. You know, she's
Just
thickening.
across her chest.
Yeah. Thicker.
But like even when she did the shot to the belly, that was a lot of belly.
She was, I know.
grabbed, dude. All right, Torta, let's take it easy. Yeah, dude, there's no good movies. That is the problem. What movie did you say?
Into the Spider-Verse. It's on Netflix.
Oh, it's terrible. I don't want to.
It's about the Miles
It's a cartoon. No,
Morales
go
version
see
of
the new
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man. It's not expensive. I'll go see it. I'll check it out. I don't want to see the Odyssey. I don't have 3 hours to give, and you know.
I'll find a better movie. I'll text you guys.
No,
That's perfect.
Into the Spider-Verse. It's
Nah,
a great
we gotta
movie.
do something new. You gotta do something new.
We got to do something that is okay. But the last one that came out, you can't watch unless you watch the first one because it's a 3-part movie. And so I
it's
can't
gay.
say let's watch
So
it.
let's pick
Process
a
it.
new-
You'd have no idea what the hell was happening.
I'm out. You lost me, dude. No, I don't. There's a problem with this shit with the multiverse. You got to study to see the new. No, thanks, dude. I don't have time for that, man.
Into the Spider-Verse is a great
Wait, I don't
movie.
get it. Did you study Einstein's third theory of relativity?
Trust me, So the reason why I even
No,
watched it in
sum
the
up
first
the
place,
story in the first 5 minutes and then do the next story. Give me a rundown.
So the reason why I watched in the first place because I was never going to watch it.
I think Stan Lee died before we even knew about the multiverse, right?
No, the multiverse has been a part of the comics the entire time. But I was very much against watching it. I was ranting about how shitty Marvel movies have been lately to one of my comic book.
I can't do this
friends.
thing. You got to watch the show and then part 3 of this movie and then don't forget the first trilogy. And it's like, no, I'm out, man.
That's why I think
can't.
you guys should see this.
Frank, no,
I think you guys will like
watch.
it.
You rent the
Maybe.
movie on Amazon, but you gotta watch the show on Disney, right?
No, I 100% agree with you guys.
The preamble's on Peacock. I know. It's great.
I agree with you
I don't have
guys.
that kind of money.
I have no time. I don't have the
No,
time.
I agree with you guys. It's absolutely ridiculous how these Marvel movies are set up now because you can't even. I tried watching The Last Avengers. You know, there's another Avengers movie.
Dude, it's everything. I saw
It's
they
so
have
bad.
a Lanterns TV show coming out on HBO for the new DC universe, but it's not to be confused with the Penguin TV show that was also on HBO for the other Batman DC universe. I'm just like, dude, I'm not watching either of it, dude. I'm out of all of it. Call me when you remake The Godfather with Michael B. Jordan and a bunch of black people. You know, maybe I'll see that one.
This guy asked me this kid asked me what show I'm into right now, and I said, if you look at my Roku, I've spent the last 4 weeks just watching police chases on YouTube. I don't even know what to watch, dude. I'm done.
No, I'm going back in time. You know, I never saw The Sopranos, and I asked Emma if she ever saw it. She'd never seen it, so I think we might watch The Sopranos.
The Sopranos is fantastic.
Never did it.
I
I
was
never
thinking
watched
about,
it.
fantastic
dude,
show.
that's so great. You're saying I was thinking about doing The Wire.
I also said no. I said The Wire. You want to do The Wire? Let's do The Wire.
I think we should do The Wire.
I never saw it.
I never. Me neither.
Let's do Tone. Have you seen The Wire?
No, but I'm not going to be able to finish that show for a year.
You're just talking about seeing Spider-Verse in the cartoon where you see episode 5. Are you kidding me?
It's an hour and a half movie.
You can fit The Wire in
30
there.
minutes and then I'm asleep. What do you think I'm doing? You know what I mean?
Oh, so watching a 5-season show is easier for you guys than watching an hour and a half animated movie.
I can't do it. I already it's impossible for me to even think about watching an anime movie for longer than 10 minutes.
Yes.
I mean,
Plus
I can't do the
show we're
Batman
gonna-
movies because we've all seen it.
Well, The Wire we can stretch out for a couple of weeks too. You know
I
what
know,
mean?
and also we could be less bigoted on our show because we're talking about a program with black people in it.
But
Is
it
it
came out a
black?
long time ago. We got to be talking about for the entertainment section. We should be
let's
talking
go
about
back
modern
to that,
entertainment.
what were you doing?
The Sopranos, dude. White
We're gonna go back
Italians.
to The
Sopranos is great. The my favorite episode is when they do the intervention with Chris. I fucking love that episode.
I never saw it. I
do
never saw it.
Sopranos.
We'll do Sopranos and The Wire. We can do them both.
Let's do The Wire. I like The Wire because it's got Don Cheadle, right?
No way. Is he actually in it?
Yo,
if he's
Don Cheadle's
actually,
in The
I
Wire.
don't think
swear
so.
to God,
No,
Don
I really.
Cheadle's in the-
I
Bro,
do-
Don Cheadle is in The Wire.
Really? Is that like where he became famous?
I don't know.
It's
You
gonna
know,
be like Chelsea Handler. And
Tony-
Mike's gonna be like, I don't know. There's a ch in the name.
He's in The Wire, dude. He's in The Wire. Yes.
Yeah,
Oh,
Tony doesn't
now I want to
realize
see it.
I always
Yes,
call
man.
every black guy Don Cheadle. I really know this Don Cheadle, my favorite actor in Blazing Saddles.
Wait, is he? No, it's a fan casting. I don't think he's in The Wire. I think
Oh,
we're
he's
just
definitely in
racist.
it. He's definitely in it. Or it's the dude that looks like him with the scar.
See, no, I told you, you're always every black guy's Don Cheadle.
It's the dude that looks like him with the scar, right?
Unfortunately, Don Cheadle did not appear in the HBO series The Wire. However, his
Alright,
name
but
is
who's the
frequently associated with the show through fan casting suggestions and
Who's the
racist
guy with-
podcasters on the show The Dude Man Podcast.
Wow, what a coincidence.
That's like the dude with the scar. It looks just like it. It looks it's a dog, dude. God damn it! Now I gotta find who that guy is.
What? Well, no, there's no way I can't put up a picture of them now. We're gonna be so racist, right? Is
I
that
don't even know
how?
how to spell fucking Cheadle.
I pulled up the cast.
Rob Morgan.
I don't even know who you're talking
Is
about.
Rob
man.
Morgan in it? Is Rob Morgan in it?
It's none of them look like Don
No,
Cheadle.
no. Chiwetel Ejiofor. Is his name?
What are you saying?
I see Chiwetel Cheadle. Don Chiwetel
Chiwetel, dude, I'm Googling this. It's not helping me out at all.
That's the guy, though? The Chiwetel?
Yeah.
Here's
Look it
the well, you should see how I'm spelling Chiwetel.
Chiwetel El Jafar. El Jafar?
Impossible for me to type that.
Chalito? Like, none of these guys look like Don Cheadle.
With the scar in. Oh, come on, Grok, help me out, man. I'm asking AI, dude. Michael Williams. Dude, AI literally said you're thinking of Michael Williams. I asked who looks like Don Cheadle with a scar in The Wire, and it said you're thinking of Michael K. Williams. That is awesome. That's exactly who I was thinking of. Dude, this AI is genius.
I gotta see. I think I see who. I can't.
Michael
Can't
K.
tell who's.
Williams.
Wow.
Looks just like Don Cheadle, dude.
I'm getting too much Don Cheadle here. Oh yeah, he does. I mean, I don't want to be racist, but he kind of does.
With a scar. It's Don
Why can't
Cheadle
you?
with a scar.
I don't know, man. That's...
Why can't you say black guys look similar? It's unbelievable. Like, this guy, yeah.
Oh, come on.
You're kind of.
Don Cheadle. That is Somali Don Cheadle. Come on, dude. I'm telling you right now.
Timu Don Cheadle, dude. That is, yeah.
Please, come on. Forgive me, Lord.
Don Cheadle at home.
Don Cheadle at home.
Walmart brand.
Yeah,
Oh, man. That's too good.
I'm telling
Holy
you.
cow.
The
Well,
Don
guys,
Cheadle boy.
fastest hour in the universe. I think we crushed it. We rocked it. I gotta go. I know Tony's gotta go. I want to thank everyone for hanging out, enjoying the good times, great oldies. DJ Rodfather, what do you got to play us out on this
I
one,
got
man?
nothing. I wasn't even ready. I
What a
thought Tony
tour de
was playing.
force on this show. Tone, thanks for joining. I'm so glad we got to talk about
Actually,
the
just
session.
asked Grok what would Don Cheadle play.
All right.
Let's see what AI is going to choose.
Join us next week, same time, same place. We accept yen and shekels, and we will be talking Don Cheadle and the movie Payback, starring Mel Gibson.
No,
next
no,
week.
we're not doing fucking Payback.
The Wire. The Wire. Don
The
Cheadle's
Wire. We'll talk The
greatest
Wire. Don
accomplishment.
Cheadle.
Watch the
We
whole
got-
show in a week.
I'm gonna find Don Cheadle in there.
Into the Spider-Verse. Love you guys.
Yeah. We'll see you next time, folks.
Hey, love you too, Tony.
Love you, Tone. Love you, Mike. Yeah. I can't believe Tony.
It can't be said I'm an early bird. It's 10 o'clock before I say a word. Baby, I can never tell. How do you sleep so well? You keep telling me to live a lie, to go to bed before the daylight. But then you wake up for the sunrise. You know you don't gotta pretend. Baby, now and then, don't you just wanna wake up dark as a lake, smelling like a bonfire, lost in the haze. It's your drunken life, babe. I think it's great.